Yesterday, October 7th, 2017 AD, after the fall of Christ, marked a pivotal moment in American history, second only to the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Yesterday, America's top-level IQ individuals all stormed out of their house to enjoy some delectable Szechuan sauce promised to them by the evil corporation McDonald's. For those of you who aren't in the know, or for those of you who aren't smart enough to fully comprehend Rick and Morty, Szechuan sauce has become the most sought-after item, the modern-day fountain of youth. Men and women are dying trying to get their hands on Szechuan sauce, and these aren't just regular men and women like the rest of us plebeians. These are Rick and Morty fans, thus America's top geniuses that are dying and fighting for Szechuan sauce. And that's no exaggeration either. There have been reports of stabbings while waiting in line for the Szechuan sauce, fights breaking out. Is it worth dying over? You're goddamn right it is. Why? Because it was mentioned in the show Rick and Morty. I try to explain it to you further, but it'd just go over your head, you fucking Cro-Magnon. You'd have to have a master's in physics, or at least be an AI engineer for DARPA to fully understand what it means to be swifty and wubba-lubba-dub-dubbin' with the Rick and Morty fans. Now let me break this all down for you. It all started innocently enough. McDonald's promises Szechuan sauce. McDonald's shows us what it's got and brings the Szechuan sauce. McDonald's doesn't bring enough Szechuan sauce for the tendies. So now what? Now, you've got a fucking problem on your hands, McDonald's. You stuck your dick into the intellectual beehive and now your penis is getting stung. This mishandling of the sacred Szechuan sauce will be the downfall of McDonald's. The business is over. Good boys and girls, they wait in line for super happy saucy time. Good boys and girls, they get no sauce. Time to sue for that time loss. This image is from the Rick and Morty subreddit during the Armageddon on October 7th. This is a call to arms for a class action lawsuit, fundamentally laying out that they have a real case here and everyone jumping on the bandwagon trying to brainstorm how they can sue McDonald's for the poor handling of the Szechuan sauce promotional event. Now, I for one am on their side here. I think they have a real strong case. I think any rational judge and jury will see that McDonald's was at fault and should financially compensate each individual that logged out of Music LY to go to this promotional event. And if they're not going to financially compensate them, at least sauce them. Give them the fucking sauce. It can't be that hard to manufacture. Please give everyone in all of America the Szechuan sauce that we've so rightfully deserved. I believe that's part of our constitutional rights. For the love of God, it was probably a fucking 10th commandment that didn't make it. It was the coveted 11th commandment, thou shalt have Szechuan sauce. Please, just give us the fucking sauce. Otherwise, we're coming for you. We're gonna be suing you, and I have no doubt that we'll win. Since sauce supply was far too low, on to eBay I will go. $400 for creamy yummy? What a great deal for my tummy. Unsurprisingly, a lot of people saw this as an opportunity to make a fast buck, a fast fuck, give me that fat duck, so they started buying the sauce out of the McDonald's and they started selling it on eBay for hundreds of dollars. And this shit is absolutely flying off the shelves for hundreds of dollars, so a bunch of Jerrys out there are spending a ton of money on this sauce. Hats off to them. There's also some craftier folks out there repackaging the sauces like fucking AEY. That's right, I just watched War Dogs last night. There's one hell of a reference for your shit stain out there. So they're repackaging sauces by taking existing sauces like barbecue, bringing it home, taking the top of it off, and then printing out the Szechuan sauce top, and just gluing it on top, selling it for hundreds on eBay, and that's pretty damn smart, honestly. What do you say? The sauce is gone? How'd I fall for this corporate con? Now I'm mad, and now you'll see that I love Rick and Morty! Yeah, so these pseudo riots broke out. Let's go ahead and watch my favorite clip from one of them. Can't stop us now, this is for you. We fight for sauce, that much is true. We are your army, we bring the war. We break down the McDonald's door. So Justin himself had to chime in here to try and bring some peace to this absolute pandemonium. He isn't happy about it. I don't think anyone on the show is happy about it. They're probably pretty fucking embarrassed, feeling like Frankenstein with this fucking monster that they've created. And I respect him actually speaking up, trying to say, hey, this isn't cool, take it down a notch. It really just can't be easy for him to see something like this because the show itself makes fun of people that just follow trends blindly and just act like mindless barbarians, and the fans of the show laugh at that kind of joke, but they're doing the same type of shit with this sauce right now. So to see a really good show like Rick and Morty have a fandom that does shit like that, it really just can't be easy for the people who work on it to watch. Now to just bring this all home, here's a clip that really captures the essence of the Szechuan promotional Armageddon in a nutshell.
No, I want Szechuan sauce. Where's my Szechuan sauce? I'm Pickle Rick! Move it on the dog! I'm Pickle Rick! 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 I'm Pickle Rick! Rick! Rick!
It's sad when it's kind of hard to tell if this is genuine or him just being a parody of what's going on with the Szechuan sauce events, but regardless of what his intention was, the result is absolutely sad to watch. Genuinely, just one of the saddest clips I think I've seen, even if it is supposed to be a joke, it's just sad. Well, this has been your ESPN 60 for 60 coverage on the Szechuan promotional event. That's it. See ya. Even my dogs are all over the Travis Scott meal. Isn't that right? You guys, we like Travis Scott? Do we like Travis Scott? Huh? This is an official meal. He eats this every day to make him big and strong. I haven't had McDonald's in about a decade, but when I heard they were bringing a Travis Scott meal to their stores, it was like the bat signal going up in the sky, and I just fucking rushed to the scene. I needed it. So today we're gonna try the old Travis Scott meal. These may look like ordinary French fries, but these are Travis Scott French fries, so I have no doubt they'll be delectable. I probably don't need to mention this because you could probably tell, but after that first bite of the first fry, I immediately became more attractive thanks to the power of Travis Scott's French fries. We'll set those over there. Let's get to the actual meat of it here. Oh yeah. This is like lifting Thor's hammer. So much weight here, so much beauty. Look. Just look at that, breaking open the box, you can already immediately see an angelic glow shining down upon this patty. This isn't just a quarter pounder, this is a quarter pounder with cheese and Travis Scott. Now I will say, I am a bit disappointed they didn't make a new burger for Travis Scott, get some flavor scientists in the laboratory and cook up some kind of Krabby Patty with Travis Scott's secret formula or whatever, where he just ejaculates on every one of them. But it's not the worst thing in the world, it's just a little disappointing because it's something that already exists. They just slapped Travis Scott's name on it. It'd be like if the McDonald's was running a promotional introducing the Charles White urinal, where you can go to McDonald's and piss in a urinal that has my face on it. You know, that urinal's already been there, it's always been there, but now my face is on it. It doesn't really change anything, it's just, I don't know, weird marketing, but it is what it is, and I'm still excited. Kate is excited. Oh yeah. Wowee. Oh yeah. I think what really could have helped amplify this burger here and make it something entirely unique is if they sprinkled some of Travis Scott's hair on it, just to give it some kind of like actual attachment to the real man, but you know, I can't complain. Woo! You bet your sweet little asshole this burger was going sicko mode. The perfect blend of food and music, and if I may be so bold, an outstanding amalgamation of meat and symphony. It's really a team effort here. There's no one actor in this movie that's trying to outshine the others. The pickles complement the cheese complements the lettuce complements the patty, and the patty complements me. You may not believe in God, but you will believe in Travis Scott after you try this meal. I tell ya, it's made me a believer. I am now a proud member of the Church of Scott. I am now a man of faith. I now have faith in a man named Travis Scott. Man, I tell ya, it's just enough food for a growing boy. Oh man. Got just enough vitamin T. Travis. You know, I honestly think the sun's shining a little bit brighter outside right now thanks to me purchasing this Travis Scott burger. It's improved the weather conditions, man. It's just a better day, huh? The power of Travis Scott. Travis Scott, of course, as many of you know, is a musical artist, just in case I'll bring you up to date on the lore. Known for his performance in Fortnite during the Travis Scott event, he's been everywhere. He's everywhere. He's huge. But never has an accomplishment from Mr. Scott been as big as this quarter pounder. Let me tell you what. This makes me extremely excited for the future of McDonald's promotional meals with celebrities. Like maybe in the future they bring out a RoboCop burger where they just slap a piece of metal in between two buns. The possibilities are limitless. You know, there's just so many options now. They've opened Pandora's box, and I'm excited to see what other promotional opportunities they'll be running. I can't wait to see how many times the quarter pounder can have a new celebrity's name attached to it. You guys know by now I really don't like mukbangs, but you know, if it's all Travis Scott style food, hey, I might become a fan. Next time you see me, I'll be like Nikado Avocado. I'll have an OnlyFans with my legs over my head, spreading my butthole to the camera. Get some real bang for your buck. What a meal. What a meal. This is for champions. The worst part about the Travis Scott meal is that at some point it ends. And I think we're approaching that point, and I'm starting to get pretty fucking sad. We've made it. The last bite. A sacred moment. Some say one of the most important moments in a man's life, when he finishes the last bite of the Travis Scott quarter pounder. Join me on this journey. Oh, wow. 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 You will not believe the immediate ecstasy I felt on that last bite. Wow. Woo. I'm gonna get up from this chair and I'll be like 4 inches taller thanks to the Travis Scott burger. Yummy. I'll save the Travis Scott fries for later. Well, I probably didn't have to tell you this, but this meal, that's a 10 out of 10. All day. All day and all night. Travis Scott absolutely crushed it with this meal here. I don't know who came up with this meal, but it must have been Gordon Ramsay or some kind of premium chef, because this was some gourmet dining. It was fantastic, and I can't wait to go back and get some more Travis Scott burgers. Give myself a fucking Travis Scott burger enema or something in my bathtub. This was wild. See ya. Oh, baby, Charlie must have been a good boy this year because Santa Claus brought him a McRib to make him puke. Yeehaw. Do you want to try the McRib? That's because it's like dog food, huh? It's because you like dog food. I've never tried it, but it looks like dog food. Yes. I've never had the McRib. That's not an exaggeration. I know that sounds like blasphemy and a sin, but I've never been interested. Even as a kid, I thought the McRib looked pretty bad. Also, good news on the fries. I think I got at least 6 or 7 fries in my order, so that's pretty good. Off to a good start. The fries kind of slap. They weren't feeling too generous with the fries today, huh? I guess they couldn't get their shipment of sewage in to turn into fries. Oh my lord, look at this! Wow, the McRib looks incredible! Grease stains. Oh man. I opened this and I could feel the love energy radiating off it. This McRib is vibrating at a dangerously positive frequency. Oh, look at, that's a lot of sauce, team. McRib fans, you can't be disappointed with the look of this sandwich. I mean, just get in here on this bad boy. Oh, you're getting a lot of bang for your buck. I'm just going in. No ceremony needs to be conducted here. I don't need to get like a pentagram out and make a little satanic ritual out of it. I'm just diving right in. The pickles. Pickles have transcended. I still think the McRib looks like a blister that's in the process of healing. Like the meat on it just doesn't look good at all to me. And I got some nice fries to complement the experience. All 7 of my fries. If there is a God, he's not paying attention, because he let this slide under his radar. Eating this McRib reminds me of the time when I was a child and my uncle was over for the holidays. The whole family was, but my uncle in particular, Uncle Todd, he was over and he shit his pants. Yeah, I remember it very clearly. We were eating dinner and it was outside. And he came up to my mother, who was next to me, and asked if she had a separate pair of pants that might fit him because he had just shit himself. I mean, there was no shame in there. He just let us know straight up he shit his fucking pants. And, of course, we didn't have a pair of pants that would fit him because he was skinnier than my dad. And, of course, I was like 12 years old at the time, so there's no way he was going to be able to squeeze into my size ones. And so it was just a real disaster because then he had to finish the rest of the holiday dinner with poopy pants and shit. And it was weird. But biting into this McRib is flooding me with those memories. Like, this is what I imagine his pants must have tasted like. Well, sports fans, I gotta tell you, I think the McRib not only lived up to the hype, but exceeded it. I remember looking online, it said there's like 3,000 grams of sugar in the McRib, and I could taste every goddamn gram in those bites right there. I wouldn't be surprised if I puked out cotton candy or something next. It was pretty wild. What an experience.
That's our McRib.
Yeah, baby.
McRibbies!
Yeah, we should each just
McRibbies!
like, split over.
Is there 2 McRibs in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was letting you sweat.
Yeah, well, I was certainly sweating.
Oh my god, it smells like my arteries are closing.
Yeah, just take a peek at the cross section. Of course, you get 2 pickles, a couple onions. The last one I had like an excess amount of sauce, but I guess they're running low.
Can I pull the onions off since I hate onions?
No.
I was gonna do the same.
Okay, I won't pull them off.
Yeah, no, you're gonna
Yeah.
ruin the character.
I'll keep them on there. I'll keep them
I'll
on
leave
there
a couple on there.
Okay, that's
No,
fine.
I'm just lessening the onions.
All right.
By 100%.
This looks fucking disgusting.
This does
What do you
really gross,
mean?
I'm not gonna lie. Kind
It
of.
makes me nervous that there are ribs with no bones in them.
Well, it's not. It's just called the McRib. I think what it actually is like a slab of old ham that they like fished out of the septic tank.
That's just what I wanted.
But it tastes good. Like it's a good set of old ham.
You told me it was mediocre.
No, it's
Are we
good.
trying it?
Oh, unless you guys have like some kind of
We
McRib
were all
dance you
gonna
want to
go
do.
at the same time.
Okay, yeah, here we can cheers to McRibs.
Cheers.
My second McRib of the day. It's even better than the first time.
It's disgusting. It is actually fucking disgusting. Like, I feel like I'm gonna be sick.
If you look at it, I'm sorry if pickles fall on your keyboard. It's just kind of not held together well. It looks really fatty.
I was expecting to not be this grossed out by it, but it is actually gross.
Well, this is my second McRib of the day. So,
How do you feel about it on your second taste?
well, if I die, you know why.
You like it?
No, but you shouldn't eat.
Yeah, it tastes like I'm eating plastic.
I think that's what makes it so special.
People are very excited when this comes back.
Every single time, Matt.
That blows my mind.
Yeah.
It blows my mind.
Well, do you understand the hype now?
Yeah, I get it.
Can't
now.
wait to be sick again. It's time for the McRib.
How much do we have to eat of this?
If you can finish the whole thing, that'd be lovely. We are professionals, Matthew.
That's true. You haven't finished your whole one.
Well, this is my second one. I'm
No.
chipping away.
Are you using?
When I did the first one, the reason I'm doing this is because when I did the first one, I went catatonic while I was eating it. I didn't say a word. I was just like absorbing the disappointment and despair.
It is like surprisingly bad.
Yeah.
I'm not quite as angry as Danny is. Like, I'm not like, this is gonna make me puke on the spot. When I look at it, I'm gonna puke on the spot.
I imagine Tetcher's gonna puke just looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm only eating it because I feel like I have to, but it's not good.
Well, I mean, I did pay a premium for the delivery of 3.
Is it more expensive the more they deliver?
No, but it should come with a warning like, Charles, I see you purchased a McRib earlier. You're only allowed 1 ration of McRib per day for your own
You will
health.
die.
Yeah. You're reaching toxic levels of McRib consumption.
I never thought I'd have to eat McDonald's fries to make myself feel better.
Yeah. But it's got good nutrients. It's like 80 grams of sugar, 4 grams of protein, and like quadruple what the human body is capable of digesting in sodium. So you're gonna have a lot of energy.
I have 1 kidney, so I might just die.
That's a good point. That's like a guaranteed kidney stone.
Yeah.
Damn.
It'll flush out your system.
Our organs, our organs are gonna be mummified. No, I finished. What are you talking about?
You still got more sandwich, Charlie.
Daniel Palmer, are you kidding me? This man's about to waste a McRib. That's a crime. Here.
Oh, Jesus.
They're gonna be thrown in the slam.
Here. Is this enough, Dad?
No, you have to finish it. Don't skimp, Matthew. One bite. Oh, that's gonna put you in the history books, baby. Yeah, with one kidney, eating the McRib is like a suicide attempt.
I really don't like it.
Yeah, sharing in the delectable gourmet of McDonald's McRib.
The boys just sitting around enjoying it.
Yeah, people are really fucking dumb to get excited for this. It's like getting excited for like math homework or something. Any final thoughts on the McRib? Did you enjoy your time with it?
I'm gonna be sick.
I honestly think we're all going to be sick.
That's the slogan of the McRib. So give it a 1 out of 10. What do you think? What are we thinking, boys?
I'm going to go with a 1. I'm not going to lie.
1.
I'm gonna go with the 2, only because you might be able to like live off of it if you really had to.
Yeah.
Like a 1 is just 0 anything.
Yeah.
All right, I guess that's fair.
I'm gonna go to a 3, and I'll tell you why. It's the onions. Oh, Santa came early. Didn't Santa come early? And what did they bring, Kata? They brought a BTS meal. Let's fucking go! We love BTS, don't we? Let's fucking hear it for BTS. Let's go! Fuck yeah. Oh, comes with a Coke and some Szechuan sauce or some shit. Sweet chili and Cajun. All right. So the BTS meal is it's some fries and some chicken nuggets. It's a little misleading to call it a meal because it's kind of just 2 sides and then a little sauce. But let's fucking get it. This is for BTS. We love that DNA. DNA. Fuck yeah, McChicken's in my DNA. I think this sauce is what people care about. I'm really not sure. And then we come in here. Fucking dunk it. Drop the kid off at the pool. He wants to swim a little bit. Ooh. Ooh! That sweet chili's got some kick. What the fuck? Wow, that sweet chili is not fucking around. What do they use? Ghost pepper? Oh. Tastes like fucking psycho serum. Whoa! Are the I didn't expect... Is the Scoville on here anywhere? What is this? 6 million Scoville? That'll grease up your shit stain real quick. Good lord. Okay. But if BTS likes it, then so do I. This is for BTS. This is like when all of those Beliebers shaved their head because one guy on 4chan said Justin Bieber was shaving his head, so all the girls in solidarity shaved their head for him. That's what I'm doing for BTS with moderately spicy sauce. God, it's fucking hot. Jesus Christ. Alright. Second sauce, Cajun. This one has like a flame emoji on it, which probably means it's going to make me a more attractive man. Probably has nothing to do with being spicy at all. Let's get it. Oh, it's yellow. Might just be a bunch of mustard. It's awful. But we're coming in again! Woo! I gotta be honest, this is some of the most fun I've had eating since the Travis Scott burger. My oh my, McDonald's really puts the fun in caloric overdose. Hey, what's up, pussies? It's Charlie from the future. I had the runniest shit after eating this. This felt like I did some, like, laxatives or something, so maybe that's the secret sauce ingredient for this Krabby Patty secret formula. This shit had me shitting hard. So I guess the BTS meal is more of like a colon cleanse experiment from McDonald's, and in that aspect, absolutely succeeds. I wish McDonald's actually made new menu items for their collaborations instead of just taking fucking chicken McNuggets and french fries and putting sauce with it, calling it a BTS meal. Put some goddamn effort into it. What they should have done is made some kind of beautiful chicken parmesan with maybe a little ass hair from each member of BTS, and each burger is going to have a different person's hair in it, so you'll never know whose asshole you're biting into. And it would be great for business because people keep going back like, oh, got Jimin's asshole again. Son of a bitch. I wanted the other members. So, you know, I feel like there's a lot more they could do than just take fucking french fries and chicken McNuggets and slap BTS on them. And I didn't even get any merch. I didn't get like a CD or anything. Or even like a handwritten thank you from the BTS crew. Fucking insulting. McDonald's collaborations really are exceptionally lazy. Oh look, we found some extra grease left over on the grill, so we poured it into a cup and we're calling it the Ed Sheeran beverage. Limited time menu item, come on and get it quick before it's all gone. I'd like to see McDonald's actually do something cool, like if they release the Charles White meal, you get like a full fucking potato pancake platter and a chicken Alfredo pasta dish. There's just something crazy, like if you order the Charles White meal, it's like you didn't even go to McDonald's, you went to a Gordon Ramsay restaurant. We're really chipping away here. I gotta be honest, I've started to warm up to this one. Alright. We're really, chipping away at the BTS meal. 6 McNuggets left, baby. Oh, can't see that. 6 McNuggets left, baby. Charlie's a growing boy with an appetite that's damn near insatiable. Overall, if you were expecting anything of quality from this, you're a fucking idiot. A, it's McDonald's, and B, it's just chicken McNuggets, and the sauce is extraordinarily mediocre. I wouldn't be surprised if the sauces were just store-bought from Winn-Dixie or some shit and they slapped their logo on it. There's really no even attempt here at making something good or memorable. It's fucking McDonald's. There's more effort put into porn acting than this meal. They didn't even try, they just knew if they put BTS's name on it, it was gonna sell a ton, which I'm sure it will, and probably has. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not as strong as BTS. I've already eaten 2 meals in the last 2 hours, because I was very hungry after working out. I don't think I can finish all the McNuggets, or the fries. BTS is beating my ass. I wouldn't make it as a K-pop icon. This is too much McDonald's. I'll finish one more off, and you know what? I'm gonna do what science said shouldn't be done. I'm combining the Cajun with the sweet chili. I'm crossing the beams. Let's go! A chimera flavor. I'm a mad scientist. Yeah. Well, that sucks. Alright. If I was to rate this meal, it's a 10. Easily. This shit, I couldn't imagine better food. Alright, 10 out of 10 on the BTS meal. One of the best meals I've ever had in my life, easily. Thank you, BTS. Like I've said before, I'm on a never-ending quest to try every limited-time fast food item, and McDonald's has just been pumping these out like STDs at a nursing home. They're releasing a new limited-time meal once a month, it seems like, and their newest one is the Saweetie meal. It's the latest in McDonald's lazy collaborations where they just stick a celebrity's name on already existing items on their menu without changing much about it. But I had to go stick my tiny little chompers into the meal and let you know what I thought of it. So here we go.
She don't need no man.
What a wonderful baritone rendition of the Saweetie classic. I'm optimistic. So what is it now? It's 4 chicken nuggets.
So you may actually want to pull it up now. If you look it up, this is a kit. She puts it all together when she eats it.
Really?
It's wild. You should look it up.
And they don't like bring her out to make it for us.
Yeah, did you meet her today? Alright, so what am I looking for? Where's the Saweetie tutorial?
Click on that USA Today one. That looks like the correct video.
I'm Saweetie, and this is my McDonald's order. I get a Big Mac, chicken McNuggets, fries, and a Sprite with sweet and sour and barbecue sauce. But I like to mix it all up.
But the cool thing is it comes with Saweetie and sour instead of sweet and
Oh,
sour.
that's gonna be good.
This is kind of like when they came out with Rick and Morty's Szechuan sauce, but nobody seemed to be going wild today.
Yeah, they didn't like shut down the McDonald's because
Yeah,
there's a riot.
it's
or anything.
weird. The weird thing is it tastes identical to sweet and sour.
No, you're not picking up the subtle hints.
I could taste the Saweetie.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was missing.
Did you ask him just for some sweet and sour sauce just to like?
Yeah, do you have
Compare.
normal sweet and sour? This off. Please don't call me right now.
It's Saweetie. I heard you
How
were
do you
eating
like
my
it?
sauce.
I think we all can have a nugget, right?
Well, it should go on the sandwich, right?
Yeah, we need to do this by the book, Matt. No
Yeah.
freestyling out
All
here.
right, well, we're gonna need a plate. I guess. Those are not for you. I'm sorry.
It comes in a box. You can do it in the box.
Yeah, we
Oh,
can do
yeah.
it.
That's my bad.
I think we do 1 nugget and
Like
3
surrounded
fries.
by some fries with
Yeah.
some sauce drizzle on
I'm
it.
trying to make. Oh yeah, here I need to show the
Mm.
wonderful patty.
All right, so 1 nugget. I'll put it on like a side, so we can actually
go two.
That's true. Here.
Go 2 on ours. There it is. And then fries on sprinkled on top,
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
held together with
And
some
then you
sauce.
sweetie it, right?
Yep.
Yep. She drizzles Saweetie and sour sauce and tangy barbecue on it.
Oh, Matt, I wish you told me before I smashed it. Matt, who the fuck is calling you right now? This is busy.
Let me check.
This is sacred.
This is.
It's your dad.
Oh, he just called me too.
Should I answer?
Yeah, it must be important. This is the final form of the Saweetie build. It's like making a little Gundam, but of McDonald's.
Oh, you're smart. You did like different sizes.
Yeah.
Oh god, but Danny's in our teeth.
Whoa!
Holy
Look
shit.
at that.
Jesus, Danny.
Now remember, nugget here, nugget there.
Yeah, so you can get the first nugget on it.
Matt, what the fuck is going on? You're ruining my experience.
Dad!
Damn it.
Alright. Hello?
All right, who's ready for the first bite?
Alright, well don't forget a straw in your Sprite.
Yeah.
Well, I don't drink Sprite.
Saweetie washes her meal down with Sprite.
Yeah, you have to do it, Charlie.
God damn it. Okay.
It's the full experience.
Alright, I'm sure this won't be messy.
This is gonna be very
Go
good.
for it.
Yum yum yum.
Ooh. Pass her here.
Mmm.
You're fine.
Bam.
Honestly, it tastes like a Big Mac.
No, don't say
Like, I don't get any nugget in that.
that. Well, I haven't gotten to my nugget yet.
So I'm gonna put some Saweetie sauce on a nugget because I'm wild like that.
I'm a fan of the Saweetie burger.
Can you hand me that tissue? I need to wipe my mouth off. I got a little dirtiness. I need my bib.
Now, compared to everything else we've done, testing weird fast food and limited time fast food, this one slaps.
How would you compare it to the chicken tender milkshake?
I was gonna say that's the only one I'd rate above it.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Not enough.
There's something just
Vile.
magical about the chicken tender milkshake that really does it.
Yeah.
Compared to the McRib, I think this blows it way out of the water.
McRib is vile.
Yeah. Comparing anything to the McRib is cheating.
I will say the McRib, I'd still take that over the chicken tender milkshake.
Don't you ever say that again.
All right. I'd take the chicken tender milkshake over the McRib.
Time to try the Sprite?
You got it in your hair.
Yep, that tastes like Sprite. I have it in my hair.
So we need
Sprite
to be
really-
proud.
Do you think there's a world in which she puts the Sprite on the burger too?
Oh, yeah, maybe that's like an advanced tutorial.
Yeah, like a little lemon flavor.
Yeah,
lemon
wait,
lime.
wait.
Here, wait, 1 sec. Let me line this up. Give me.
Now we're
you know,
breaking
we'll
new
really
ground.
go in. Let's go right here.
Right here.
Yeah, soak that bad boy. Oh, that's great.
That's gonna taste really good, I bet. Oh, yeah.
I think, is that the secret?
It's refreshing. It's bubbly. It's seeping through into my crotch.
Oh, things you want from the Saweetie burger.
Yeah. Sweetie's touched me in places with this burger I didn't know she could.
Yeah, it's like she's just reached through and spoken to us through her McDonald's meal.
Wow.
This is probably the only thing we've eaten in this room that I would possibly eat again.
And it's just McDonald's.
Yeah.
There's and Saweetie sauce.
You're not gonna finish your Saweetie burger?
Well, mine has Sprite on it. So.
Yes, the way it was meant to be consumed.
It's
Matt.
a little dirty. That's one thing I would say.
It is.
Maybe they need to devise a way to not
I will say I've never
have
had
it
a
explode
Big
in my
Mac
hand.
though, so I don't know if a normal Big Mac is this messy.
I think it honestly is because the fries and the nugget like create such an open space for everything to get pushed out.
True.
Yeah, I don't think they got the
I
science
love
down.
when we do this and we just become like real food critics. I know nothing.
Yeah, I need to try some of the barbecue on its own. Is this special barbecue?
Yeah, it's I can't think of a good pun.
That's
with their
I've been
name.
trying to think of one too. I can't
It's
remember one.
barbecue sauce. I like the Saweetie and sour.
Oh, you guys didn't try the BTS meal either, did you? Oh my god.
Now, didn't BTS get like a custom sauce? Like it was changed?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Well, I mean, Saweetie did too, clearly.
yeah, it tastes real different from their sweet and sour. So didn't BTS get more than just a couple letters changed? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, they were in the kitchen for months cooking that flavor up.
It was also expensive.
How much was it?
For both meals, $21.
Whoa!
Oh.
I just don't know when they're gonna ask us.
Yeah, that's a good
It
question.
should be any day now.
Sir, would you like to do a partnership? Yes, we'll call it the Moist Burger.
Which restaurant would you partner with, Charlie?
Any of them?
Like, if you could choose one, which is the one you would want to have your meal in?
Honestly, PDQ, because they seem open to filth. So maybe we could we could actually make this tastes like my nutsack milkshake.
That's the
true,
meanest
yeah.
thing you could have said about one of our favorite restaurants.
They made a chicken tender milkshake.
But it was on the nose. They knew it wasn't good. I almost said his name. My boy even warned us about it.
True.
Because they seem open to filth. I'll send that to them and say, how about a
And
partnership?
McDonald's is it?
Yeah.
McDonald's only does quality productions.
What would be your custom meal at McDonald's?
I'd do something no one wants, so I'd take the fillet of fish, and I'd add like pickles,
And nuggets.
bacon, and maybe like a chocolate
And another
milkshake.
fillet of fish.
Ooh, a double stack fillet of fish.
Yeah.
Fillet of fish, but it's like when KFC did the double down, where the buns were
Oh,
burgers.
yeah.
Oh, the
They
fillet
just fillet of fish with bread
in the middle, yeah. But bread's really fucking soggy. It's like chocolate pretzel bread or something.
It's soaked
It's
bread.
2 fillets of fish with chocolate milkshake in between.
I'd earn that commission.
Sir, this month you made $4, and we don't even know how you made that.
Because we tried it for a video.
I'm surprised Burger King hasn't started doing this.
Surprised Burger King isn't shut down.
I'm pretty sure they just are, and they're putting on a bold face.
That was a big day.
Make sure you tell Saweetie I said it was good.
Yeah, we'll let her know.
Yeah,
She's probably
but
watching
I
right
was
now.
gonna say, when she watches this, let us know if you want to collab on your next McDonald's meal.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some good ideas.
Yeah, as you heard here.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any
oh wait, that
reviews.
was a real bag.
Where?
Right there.
That video.
Wait, does our bag say Saweetie meal? Wait, what the
What?
fuck?
This is her logo.
Wait, what is that? We didn't get a
Wait,
bag?
but they have a special Saweetie bag.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Did you ask for one?
No, I didn't know I had that
Oh
option.
my god.
Well, now we have to go back and get the collector's bag. Go around the table. What would you give it from 0 to McRib? Or from McRib to
10?
Chicken tender milkshake?
potato pancake?
Oh boy.
Yeah, McRib to
Well,
potato
you really
pancake.
throw a winner into the mix.
It's not even close to the potato pancake.
Yeah,
Agreed.
let's-
I'd say it's somewhere in between, like a little above middle there. I don't know what
Yeah,
food
like
you're
for me
related
it
to.
goes chicken tender milkshake, McRib.
Agreed.
McRib.
Like very close.
yeah, like they're touching butts.
Yeah.
There's some stuff here. Then you've got the Saweetie meal, and then way up towards the roof you've got potato pancakes.
Okay, okay.
Like it's good. It's a Big Mac and chicken nuggets, so it's yummy.
The history and downfall of McDonald Land and the Disney's McDonald's Happy Meal.
It's a story that spans over 50 years and goes in quite a few unexpected directions. So sit back, relax, and let's take a deep dive into
Espionage,
one of fast food's most
alien
iconic
attack.
and absolutely bonkers advertising campaigns.
What the fuck is this? Damn, Ronald looks so sad. Holy shit. It's like he's listening to Marilyn Manson for the first time. He's going through a phase or something. Christ. Someone help my boy out. We live in a fucking restaurant. Shit.
Beyond operational changes was rebranding the face of McDonald's with a new official mascot
Yeah, he looks
fittingly
cool.
named Speedy. But
Yeah,
what
Speedy
made the
looks
McDonald's
great.
franchise really take off was a milkshake mixer salesman by the name of Ray Kroc. So he made a deal with the McDonald's brothers to begin franchising the fast food restaurant all over the country.
Well, I said, why don't you get somebody to do it? They said, well, we don't know anybody who want to do it.
This sounds like a
Well, how
guy
about
who
me?
made milkshakes for McDonald's.
I said, you want to buy
So I
it?
said, what are you doing with the milkshakes? I said, I'll come in there and fucking make the milkshakes for you.
So for our story, you just need to know that in 1961, Ray Kroc officially bought them out and began focusing on expanding the fast food franchise exponentially. But first was to establish a new mascot
Get
that was a
fucked.
bit more enticing than a winking hand. Enter Bozo the Clown, who was first introduced on television in 1949, and by the 1960s had become the world's most famous clown. And
Yes,
household name.
what a wonderful
Numerous
character.
actors played the charming clown during the height of his
Yes,
popularity.
yes, of course.
The height
Can
of
you
his
fucking
popularity.
believe that there was a time in our evolutionary history where people actually enjoyed these things? Like, it's crazy to look back on it. Like, I often think, like, you know, people from back in the day weren't so different from us now. They just didn't have, like, the same luxuries and, like, knowledge. But no, people back then were fucking weird. Like, look at this shit.
I'm Ronald McDonald. Give me a McDonald's shake.
In
Pretty cool
1963,
costume.
the restaurant's new mascot, Ronald McDonald, made it and boost their influence on children even further.
Did anyone ever like Ronald McDonald, though? I mean, even I remember as a kid, we all fucking hated him.
Ah, the pitter-patter.
And, I mean, the only one that was kind of cool was the Hamburglar, just because his name is cool.
Is music to our ears.
McDonald's when suddenly
Oh god, not the burger alarm!
cried Jim.
Holy
One
fuck.
adventure had Ronald and his friend Tim encounter the Hamburglar,
Oh!
who was trying to steal all those delicious McDonald's hamburgers.
I don't remember him looking
so
like
with the help
that.
Of a giant milkshake machine aboard a
Christ.
train, Ronald decides to whip
Goblin.
up an irresistible
Scooting
McDonald's
out.
chocolate shake. He demands for them to hand over all those tasty Filet-O-Fish sandwiches.
Or what?
Billy,
Does
But
he have a
Ronald
weapon?
instead puts a hole in
Just
his
pulls
ship,
out a fucking
causing
nine or
Captain
something?
Cook
Like,
to
what is
sink
he gonna
down
do
the
to you?
waters of Filet-O-Fish Lake.
Don't give him
The
your
two friends are
Filet-O-Fishes.
then allowed to enjoy all those tasty Filet-O-Fish sandwiches. There were also concepts for a couple McDonaldland high chairs that were never produced. And thank God, because these would have been absolutely traumatizing the children.
This is a real design they thought
These
would be
have been
good? This is like some shit out of a Lovecraft game, like The Shore. It's like an SCP. You sit in this chair and then all of a sudden you can smell the future or something. Ronald McDonald peers into your soul, bestows upon you a curse. All you can taste is salty Filet-O-Fish. Man, it's fucking crazy that these things were like actually considered at some point. That's wild, man. But Burger King had the Xbox 360 games like Sneak King, so they win.
Of course it's me. And all your other friends, too. Come on in and look around.
After
Don't do
being
it, it's a
welcomed
fucking
by
trap.
Mayor McCheese and Officer Big
Holy
Mac,
shit.
There were all kinds of ways to have fun.
Don't
in
accept a
McDonaldland
hamburger from a
playground.
stranger.
There was the previously successful ad campaign. Kids didn't really want to eat at McDonald's anymore. The
Yeah, 'cause it's
culprit?
not cool.
Star Wars.
Oh!
Kind of.
What?
Burger Chef introduces Star Wars fun meals for your kids. A hamburger
Star Wars
french
just
fry
made
and
them lose their
Coca-Cola.
appetite?
Imagine.
As the 1980s, which were used to advertise, as the name implies, the Happy Meal. The same year saw the arrival Birdie the Early Bird, who, as you can probably guess, advertised the new McDonald's Early Bird breakfast menu. But while the
Those
Happy Meal gave
those
McDonald's
hash
a
browns
new
were
purpose,
banging.
it was also
Birdie the
undergoing
Erdy
major
Wordy
alterations.
or whatever
You
the
see,
fuck her
around the
name
same
was,
time,
she
the
was onto something.
ramifications of the McDonald's crop
Those hash
lawsuit
browns were
began
nutty.
Seriously, there was also the matter of 1985 retired one of the most iconic characters at McDonald's, Mayor McCheese.
No, God,
But hey,
why?
At least we got the addition of the
They killed
adorable,
Mayor
but also
McCheese!
kind of terrifying McNugget
A
buddies.
public flogging to send him out.
Some happy news about
Its competitors, they also decided to get into the movie tie
Was that-
Their first integration
That looks like
was
Ludwig.
definitely an odd one, with Star Trek.
Who the fuck was that in Star Wars? It looks like they just put Ludwig on a glass. Maybe it was just the quality, but I thought for sure it was a Ludwig Easter egg.
There's more than one way.
From expensive commercials, contests, and elaborate games. However, while
Four-
the film
did
was
that say
generally well
$40
received,
million?
it had a decent elaborate game.
Holy shit! Who became an overnight super millionaire from McDonald's? Man just bit into a Filet-O-Fish and found a $40 million check? Like, Jesus Christ.
nations.
A total of, oh, so it's not one winner gets it all. It's just like they spent $40 million on the game. Okay.
Was also a major
Okay,
flop.
much
It was
better.
a huge financial loss for
I
the
didn't get that
company.
impression.
So McDonald's, as an attempt to get back in their
Government is now looking into that chicken head found in a McDonald's meal. Investigators with the Department of Agriculture are looking into the discovery as well.
That is nasty. That was pretty gross.
I don't think it's that bad.
This sunk the entire relationship
due to an
between
increase
Disney and
in public
McDonald's.
awareness of the nutrition, or lack thereof, in fast food offerings, especially when it came to McDonald's.
McTrouble
All of a
in
sudden, the
Fatland?
characters in McDonaldland, including Ronald, came to McDonald's.
What? Holy shit. What an aggressive article. I'm deep in the rabbit hole of unsuccessful and embarrassing flirting, and it's made me really appreciate that I grew up in a time where cell phone video was a fucking sci-fi concept. If you ever tried to take a video with your Motorola Razr back in the day, it came out looking like a picture of Sasquatch. So I got lucky that cell phone video wasn't really common back then, because if it was, I would have been in every cringe compilation for the next 15 fucking years. But I am super happy that now everyone records everything, because it's really pushed us into the golden age of cringe. Today I'd like to share with you a video that also reminds me a lot of me when I was younger, where I believed that I needed a shtick, you know, something that makes me unique from other people to stand out in front of women. I chose the mysterious anime character, and the guy in the video you're about to watch chose the Joker. I've already told this story before, but I'll give you a brief lore recap. In my freshman year of college, I completely reinvented myself to emulate the mysterious anime characters from shows I used to watch, because they always got the big-tittied 2D waifus, so I thought if it worked for them, it'll work for me. Women must love it. They didn't. I just became the creepiest guy at my college. I refused to communicate with anyone there. Anytime someone asked me a question, I wouldn't respond. I'd just stay silent. I even remember there was one time it was raining outside after one of my classes ended, and we were all waiting under the, overhang of our classroom for it to just at least stop raining a little bit, and people with umbrellas left. I had an umbrella, but I was still waiting with everyone, and then I thought it would be a good idea to take my shirt off and walk through the rain. So I did that. I fucking ripped my shirt off like Hulk Hogan, threw it in the trash, and just walked shirtless through the rain all the way back to my dorm. Because in my head, it was a cool idea where the girls in my class would be like, wow, this is a mysterious guy. Why'd he do that? This is amazing. This is a bad boy. I gotta get to know him. That wasn't the case. That probably just came across as a fucking weirdo. Yeah, I'm getting sidetracked already. This video is bringing out the demons. What I want to show you today is a guy who tried to pretend like he has the Joker's laugh in front of his coworker, because I guess he thought it'd be a good idea.
I've been told that my laugh is very reminiscent of the Joker.
Of the Joker, yeah. I hear it, I think, yeah.
For some reason, everyone who's ever taken a single theater class in high school has all decided that they're gonna be the next Joker, so they all practice the Joker laugh a million fucking times, and we've got some classic videos from it, such as the, "I'm the Joker, baby! Ah!" And then there's that one where that dude was painting his face and doing the laugh, and then his roommate walks in concerned, damn near calls the police on him. We've got some amazing videos from it, but I don't really understand why so many dudes think it's a good idea to pretend to be the Joker to get laid. It's not really effective for flirting. You just come across like a psychopath. It's not like the Joker was slaying pussy.
Are you laughing because I am?
Yeah.
The fake laugh from her here is painful, but he's doubling down. He's cackling. I have no doubt he practiced this in the mirror moments before unleashing it in the wild here. He said, "Today's the day. I'm gonna show her my Joker laugh, and then we're getting married by the end of the week." When I think of the Joker these days, I don't even think of the actual character anymore. I just think of videos like these and those goofy Facebook Joker memes from lonely dudes who are just down on their luck because the girl they like got a new boyfriend. So they post things like, "Fuck the fucking fuckers before the fucking fuckers fuck you," which is a classic. I'm pretty sure that actually comes straight from Confucius, but they slapped it on a picture of the Joker. But it really is such a shame to see what the Joker has become online. Like, this is the legacy of the Joker now. I still think the Joker is an extremely well-written villain, but my god, it's become like a symbol of cringe on the internet because of videos like this.
Are you still on the clock? Yeah. Okay, go fucking work.
I need a drink. I can't breathe.
God.
I can't fucking breathe. It's like, what the fuck? Why so serious? Oh my gosh.
This guy is now going to have to do this every time he laughs at work. He will never be able to just normally laugh again. He's always going to have to be in Joker mode because of this. Otherwise, she'll know it was all a ruse, an act. And he doesn't actually have a laugh reminiscent of the Joker. But anyway, I just wanted to share this video with all of you because I think it's another valuable lesson to learn that you don't need some unique shtick about yourself in order to stand out in front of girls. You know, I used to think you did, which is why I pretended to be a mysterious anime guy. You don't need some quirk like the Joker's laugh or anything. You can just be yourself without having to put on this kind of song and dance like, hey, look, I'm the fucking Joker, baby. You know, and it's probably better you don't do that. But anyway, that's about it. So yeah. I recently watched a video from a channel called McRib, which put together this beautiful piece on one of the most interesting criminals I've ever heard of. It just seems like something more out of a cartoon than reality, like the real-world Dirty Dan here. I'll quickly hit you with a 30-second Shark Tank pitch to get you interested and tell you why you should care. Basically, an army veteran uses his skills to target McDonald's locations for robbery, and his specialty was busting in through the rooftop. So he would bring tools, cut through the roof, and drop in like an angel on the employees. And he had the manners of an angel too. He'd let them get their coats. They all said that he was really nice, and asked them to just wait in like the ice locker, the freezer, and he'd rob them and leave. And he did this for quite some time before being apprehended. Spoilers, he gets caught. But he doesn't spend too long in jail because he hatched a galaxy brain scheme to break out, which he executed flawlessly, becoming the first prisoner at that facility to ever break out successfully. And he turns back to a life of crime, but no longer going to the Ronald McDonald Playhouse of Pain. Instead, he transitions to living in a Toys R Us and gradually stealing their toys. So what he does is he lives at a Toys R Us by living behind a bike rack. He carves out his own little like hidden man cave in the walls. I won't spoil how it all ends or anything like that, but I just wanted to get like the cliff notes out here because I just find it so wild. I'll put a link to the original video in the description, of course, so you can watch the entire thing, but I'll show you some clips from when we watched it. Alright, let's start with, let's see Roofman. This sounds kind of interesting. I do love criminals that hide in attics and shit.
Nigel and Luke here, and welcome to Crime Zone. Unbeknownst
Quick question, is there still a massive breakfast rush for McDonald's? I remember when I was a kid that was the shit, but I feel like McDonald's has just such steep competition these days for the breakfast slot. Do we have any like big McDonald's breakfast enthusiasts here? Because near me it's kind of just like no one cares anymore. Overwhelmingly yes. Wow. I just think the McDonald's breakfast has really fallen off. It's like Netflix stock, but for food.
Once he had the cash, the masked robber walked all of the employees into the cooler where they were locked inside.
It seems kind of nice.
Before they were asked if they wanted to grab their coats to stay warm while they waited for help to arrive. After
they have a police sketch and it's just a Hamburglar.
Fled. While the employees didn't know it at the time.
I saw a video of two women stealing everyone's food inside a restaurant. Don't remember where, though. Probably McDonald's. Actually, I take that back. Probably Waffle House. Waffle House is a restaurant you go to and you're just looking for fights. And maybe, like, a waffle or two. I think it's a Prime Sun City. So this is basically the only fast food specialized robber is what I'm getting.
While little is known about why Jeffrey Allen Manchester chose to turn to a life of crime, what we do know
the better question is why turn to a life of crime for fast
robber
food?
Known as Roofman, he lived what appeared to be a normal life, to put his military training to a different kind of use. In November of 1998...
Do you really need military training to rob a McDonald's? I feel like you could just go in and be like, I just want the money in the register, and like, make like a finger gun in your jacket and be like, yeah, just take it. Like, I don't think you really needed all like the special ops training just to become like a fucking Filet-O-Fish fondler. Felon. Damn, that would have been better instead of fucking fondler. It doesn't even make sense. But man, this guy, those McDonald's employees, they didn't know who they were fucking with when he busted through their ceiling. One second they're just serving up a quarter pounder, next second they got goddamn Jason Bourne coming through the top turnbuckle. That's
While
cute.
the bulk of Manchester's robberies were committed in California, he would eventually hit McDonald's locations in Nevada, Oregon, Minnesota, Massachusetts, Maryland, Virginia, and both of the Carolinas, making off with an estimated $100,000. Manchester would use tools to cut a hole in the roof of the location, dropping down anywhere from 10 to 15 feet.
So what? I still am super confused on why the roof. What tactical advantage does he get from busting in right here behind the counter as opposed to just rushing through here and jumping over the counter? Just like the element of surprise? No alarm? I guess, but there's still employees there either way, right? Because like they said, he was always really nice to the employees and telling them to get to the back and shit, so there's still people there. So at that point, the alarm's kind of worthless, wouldn't you think?
When they caught up to him a short time later, he was still carrying his rifle, as well as a nylon bag containing drills, pry tools, hammers, and all of the cash he had stolen from the 2 McDonald's locations. True to his reputation, Manchester didn't put up a fight when cornered by officers, instead telling them, quote, "You guys did a really good job today." With Manchester's arrest came a flurry of news articles announcing he was ultimately sentenced to 45 years in prison on charges ranging from robbery with a dangerous weapon to kidnapping. Little did anyone know that his story was far from over.
Really? He busted a hole out of the prison
Following
cell?
his conviction at the end of 2000,
Went out the
Jeffrey
roof?
Manchester was sent on the afternoon of June 15th, 2004.
Now the roof
Jeffrey
man can be
Manchester
anywhere.
put his plan into action and escaped from the Brown Creek Correctional Institution, making him the first person to do so in the facility's 11-year history.
Hey, that's pretty
Once
good.
again,
Well, 11
the
years
roof
isn't
man
super long.
was
That's still
free.
good.
It was here, at an unassuming retail plaza, that he would set up a living space that would baffle and amuse both the public and law enforcement
oh my god, he opened his own
for years to
McDonald's.
come.
A
For his
franchise
new
owner.
home, the roof man chose a Toys R Us store located in a complex called the Triangle Shopping Center, just off of Monroe Road. He raced remote control cars on the roof in the middle of the night, rode bikes around the store for exercise, and managed to get most of the nourishment that he needed by stealing and eating baby food.
Toys R Us had all kinds of snacks. He didn't need baby food. I remember back in the heyday at Toys R Us, you could get like fucking pounds of Doritos and shit. My man's over there just eating like meat sticks and apple mush when he could have been feasting on Doritos and Oreos. This man just said, fuck it, I want the Gerbers. Thanks for some Dreadnought in the prime elbow. This actually seems like something out of Codename Kids Next Door. Like one of the villains infiltrates a toy store that the kids are shopping at in order to torment them and scare them at night. Man's actually the boogeyman at the Jeffrey's Play Palace here. I have looked literally everywhere in the world for a single picture of this man's laboratory here. You know, Dexter's lab kind of shit. Because the way it's described in the video and the way it's described by the authorities, it sounds fucking incredible. He had baby monitor surveillance spy systems set up across the store to keep eyes on everyone, all the workers and all the customers and everything. He had so many toys and shit and a really elaborate setup with running water all in his like secret man cave in the Toys R Us walls. I want so badly to know what that actually looked like. I can't imagine a world where they didn't take pictures of it. They'd have to, right? Like, it's evidence. So surely those pictures exist somewhere, and I am begging any authorities that were involved in this case to just release the photo evidence. Let us see it. Let us just take a gander. I have to know what his little secret lair looked like here in this Toys R Us, because it must have been so fucking cool. Or maybe it's overhyped, and it was actually just like a really small, like, coffin of a couple of toys that he'd stay at. Who knows? But it just sounds so impressive, and I would love to know what it looks like. But unfortunately, I can't find a single picture of it anywhere. I can't even find like a single like artistic interpretation of it from anyone from the scene. Nothing. But I know those pictures have to have existed. So I hope someday they surface.
And when the holiday season rolled around, no one donated more to the congregation's toy drive than he did. Of course, these toys were actually all stolen from the store where the roof man was hiding
Who's
out.
gonna miss the toys though, huh?
It was during this time that he realized he could tunnel directly through the store's wall into the adjacent unit, which just so happened to be an abandoned Circuit City. This time,
Maybe this guy is responsible for Toys R Us and Circuit City going under. After they found out that this man was living in their walls for... It's been almost a year, I think, now. They just got so fucking paranoid that the business started sinking. God damn. What a cool setup, though. That is like the most early 2000s shit imaginable. Like, that is your early 2000s shopping starting kit. Toys R Us, Circuit City, and Radio Shack. The only thing he's missing is a Blockbuster. Then he tunnels underground and goes right to Blockbuster or some shit.
He also added more baby monitors to add to his makeshift surveillance system, and even installed a smoke detector and piped in water from the Toys R Us next door.
Wait, how would nobody ever hear that? He piped in his own water line? How would he be able to successfully do that? It's not like, it's not the hardest thing in the world to do that, I guess, if you tee off of an already existing line, but still, I feel like you'd absolutely hear that, because you have to like drill into the walls and shit, and you have to tee off that pipe. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I mean, I guess just doing it like in the dead of night without anyone being around, you'd probably never notice.
In order to continue to travel between the Toys R Us and the Circuit City as he pleased, Manchester left the tunnel between the two units intact.
I bet so many kids saw him behind the bike
trapdoors
rack
he
and just got
created
scared and
in
didn't
with
say
the
anything.
walls on both sides. On December 26th, he decided it was time to pull off the big robbery that he had been planning. Unfortunately for the roof man, when he tried to pull off the crime, things did not go according to plan. Similar to the
Slipped on a
2000
banana
robbery
peel.
in Belmont, when he held up the Toys R Us, employees were able to contact police sooner than he anticipated. Manchester responded by punching her, stealing her gun, and running away.
That's aggressive.
Amazingly,
He used to be
though
so
the
nice.
roof man seemed cornered,
Circuit
he
City
managed to
changed
escape
him.
through his trapdoors undetected. It's unclear whether or not he returned to the hideout within the Circuit City, identified him as the man who had been going by the name John Zorin, and were shocked to discover who he really was. In a bid to cover his tracks, Manchester burned down a dentist office where he had gotten his teeth fixed while on the run.
How does that...
presumably worried that police would be able to find his dental records there.
Okay.
This had the opposite effect of what he
Man,
intended,
prison really
and
changed
only
him.
made investigators more suspicious. Manchester showed up, believing he would be able to see his girlfriend one last time before continuing his life on the run. He arrived with flowers, but was arrested by waiting officers before he could make it inside the apartment. Manchester is currently incarcerated
escape
at
again.
the Central Prison
The
in
roof
Raleigh,
man's not done.
where his projected release date is December 4th, 2036. Do you know of any other cases like this that you
God,
think we should
what a
check out?
cool story.
Tell us about them in the comments section below. Thank you for watching.
That prison is 5 minutes from my house. Bro, you might want to move just in case the roof man gets out. He'll start living in your walls. Sleep in fear, man. Sleep in fear. A few years ago, we were blessed with one of the finest public meltdowns this world has ever seen. The Bagel Boss guy. This was an incident that occurred at a bagel shop where a guy who was on the shorter side of things absolutely went ballistic and lost his mind, all because he felt like he was being insulted for his height. So he got really aggressive, trying to fight everyone, like a small chihuahua lashing out at the bigger dog, turned it into a huge spectacle, yelling and screaming. I'm sure in his head he imagined himself like Kratos from God of War with all of this anger, but in reality he just came across like a squeaky toy. It was so beautifully silly, and today I think we may have found his spiritual successor. There was a man who melted down in a McDonald's about his height.
I'm right here. You wanna show these people what a fucking big man you are? Picking on a fucking little man? Come on! Come on! Hey, come on!
What's wild to me is he actually looks like the Bagel Boss. They could be brothers. So they have the same build, the same face, and the same attitude, and the same effect on women. Her face really tells the whole story on how uncomfortable it is to be around something like this. I love watching videos on these kind of outrageous freakouts for no reason, but I think if I was there in person, I would just feel so slimy and yucky. It'd be so fucking miserable to be around it.
Come on, motherfucker! Bring it on, motherfucker! Bring it on, motherfucker! Yeah! Come on! Hey! Bring it on, motherfucker! Hey! Bring it on, motherfucker! You bring it on! God damn it! You bring it on, fucking later!
There is a lot to unpack in that 10-second clip right there. So let's get to the post-fight analysis here and break it down. So after getting into this man's face and yelling point blank at him like it was a Call of Duty lobby on Xbox Live, the guy finally has enough and he starts yelling back, which I think is adorable. That's like something you do to handle a bear. Like if you're trapped and a bear's coming at you and it's hungry and salivating, you just make yourself look big and get real loud. So this guy just yells back at him and then throws him against the wall. And the smaller gentleman here, his brain malfunctions, I guess, so he takes his soda, he throws it on himself, fucking waterboards himself with the Coke, and then throws it on the ground, only to slip on it. So this man just Macaulay Culkin booby-trapped himself, so he slips like it's a banana peel out of Mario Kart, hits the ground really hard, and struggles to get up briefly, and then the fight gets broken up, unfortunately. If you can even call this a fight. This is just such a sad Looney Tunes level event, what happened here. Nothing went right for the instigator here, the smaller guy who's for some reason really upset.
Bring your ass out! I'll fucking lay your ass out! You hear me? You hear me? I will lay your ass down!
I want to see this altercation from this guy's perspective because he's doing a much better job than the current cameraman. This guy's in like a squatted position getting a really cinematic angle here. He absolutely has some directing experience. So I'd really like to see the video from his phone because the cameraman that we're following right now is terrible. He is missing all of the action. Our cameraman is looking everywhere but where he should be. It's so frustrating.
I will lay your ass out! Hey! Do you hear me?
Unfortunately, this is all we get here because I guess the cameraman was too fucking drunk to just focus on one thing. I don't know what he was doing. Just constantly turning around like clothes in a washing machine. The second the action started, he just blanked out and just got everything that wasn't important. Filming the wall, filming people behind him, looking at the ground, never once getting them in frame again. It's so frustrating. I would really like the other angles here, but I haven't been able to find them yet. It's unfortunate we don't get to see the conclusion, but at least we get to hear some of it. The smaller guy keeps saying, "I'm gonna lay your ass out," which I think is a hollow threat. I think the time for intimidation is long past since you just took yourself out. So, it's kind of hard to make people afraid of you after that when it comes to fighting. I think he should have just cut his losses, and once they were broken up, maybe just give him, like, a cool one-liner on the way out, like, "You're lucky this guy stopped me, or else you'd be in the hospital from me beating your ass mercilessly," and then just leave. But if you keep saying I'm gonna lay your ass out after you actually just ate shit on your own accord, it's just kind of more embarrassing, I would say. Like, this guy really owes a huge debt to the worker that separated the two of them, because without him, I think this could have gone a lot worse. It could have been significantly more painful for him because he bit off a lot more than he could chew here. I'd also like this video to serve as a PSA. If you're going to film a public freakout, film the fucking freakout, not everything around it. I don't know if he was trying to be like sneaky with his phone so no one knew he was recording or something, so he just didn't know where he was aiming, or what went wrong here, but this is just such horrible camera work and it's insulting. I'm almost more mad at the camera guy than that smaller guy was with the customer in line. Like, it makes me so upset. I'm getting furious. I'm getting short man rage right now because the cameraman couldn't fucking focus on the action. Just You know, you're there filming. You've made the decision to film. Now be good at it, or at least competent, like close to it. Because the second that this like started to pop off, we lose all visual on it. It's so upsetting. It's so frustrating. And another thing, every time these freakouts happen, one thing that I always find interesting is people start laughing at them, like directly, or in this case, shouting World Star and laughing at them and filming. You have to feel like such a clown. You know, like you're super mad, like you're ready to fight and everyone's laughing at you. It has to be the worst feeling ever and just makes you even more mad. It happens in every freakout video ever, and I can only imagine how much that fuels the rage in like this endless cycle. So, pretty great video overall, a good freakout. It's McDonald's, so you're always guaranteed some great quality freakouts, and yeah, that's really about it. So yeah. In 2019, McDonald's paid a YouTuber to create a sponsored video to try and get their audience interested in working at McDonald's, and together, they created an abomination. The video comes from a vlogging channel who talks about how it was their dream to work at McDonald's for 2 hours, I guess. He works a shift at McDonald's, talking about how amazing it is. In the beginning, he talks about how easy it is to apply to McDonald's and how great of an opportunity it is. So, very corporate. McDonald's is using this man like a fucking fleshlight. He's talking about McDonald's being basically heaven on earth with the way he's describing it. You know, I almost damn near applied to work there myself after finishing the video. But the whole thing is so condescending, and it breaks my #1 rule for human decency. Don't fuck with people just doing their jobs, especially in the service industry. Any job where someone has to interact with customers is absolutely miserable. Not even the deepest pit of hell would subject the damned souls to that level of torture. It's just that inhumane. So don't be that douchebag that makes their job worse. And unfortunately, this video annihilates that rule. I wouldn't be surprised if the vlogger is the Hamburglar in disguise. This is just downright uncomfortable. Per usual though, I'd like to give a quick reminder, don't harass anyone in this video.
We are in the kitchen washing down there. This is so much bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Her face right there really tells the whole story. He's just a nuisance. This is an actual workday with legitimate workers, not paid actors, just here doing their jobs, just hoping to clock in, clock out, call it a day. But this dude just rampages throughout the kitchen, bombarding them with questions, as well as just acting like an overly enthusiastic drunk football fan, and just getting in their way and talking down to them at points.
This is good. This is good. Oh my word, look at that. That is the burger pressers. That's what cooks the burgers. That's mental.
This guy's acting like a caveman seeing technology for the first time. He had his mind blown that patties were being cooked back here, pointing out the burger press is mental. Like, what do you mean? What do you think happened? You think Ronald McDonald was just in the back pulling the patties out of his asshole? Like, of course they're getting cooked back here. It's a fucking kitchen. That's what happens, you know? It's not sorcery. I don't understand why this grown man is pretending to be surprised that patties are being cooked. He's acting like a child at Disney World, just stunned by everything they're seeing and excited by everything.
So I'm here with Ruben. How you doing? You good? We're gonna be learning how to make something today, a burger or something. But before we do, I wanted to ask you, how have you found it working at McDonald's so far?
It's fun. It's challenging. Every day is.
He probably had to ask 20 workers that question before he got a response that wasn't just overwhelmingly negative. But he finally found someone who's here to play ball. Ruben seems to be a very nice guy, you know, saying it's fun and challenging. But now Ruben will face the biggest challenge of his life, teaching this man-child hype beast how to make a Big Mac for his goofy sponsored vlog.
Ground here.
That one?
Yeah.
Yep, goes in there. Middle one in there.
And this one.
Other way. This is... Woo!
Look at that blank, lifeless expression here while trying to pretend he's having fun. He's trying his best to make this sponsored video something positive, I think. He's just missing the mark. He's trying way too hard to make this seem genuine. It comes across as so fake, especially considering that the vlogger is a millionaire.
And you've got 4 stars here.
Yeah, I'm a good
He's got,
trainer.
look,
Yeah.
I've got no stars.
No, it's about teaching everyone.
Awesome. Well, maybe one day I'll get 4 stars like you. Right, okay, so now we got the van.
Just a silly statement because we all know you're not going back to McDonald's, you're just going right back to the mansion and vlogs.
Down. Can we just do one?
Yeah, one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want more on this one.
Oh, it's this one as well? I'm so happy. Okay, perfect. I've made my very own Big Mac. Successful order out. Yes.
This whole video reminds me of that feeling when you get a Christmas present that you really didn't want, but it came from a family member and they're sitting right there watching you open it. So then you're obligated to pretend that you're excited about it and happy, like, oh wow, Meemaw, thank you so much. I really wanted a shake weight for Christmas. This is awesome. Fuck yeah. That's this video. He's just like, for some reason, so over the top happy about everything, even though it's pretty see-through that he doesn't care. It's just a sponsored post. But bless Ruben's heart, because this guy seems like such a great guy. He made the Big Mac himself and just let the vlogger put the patties on. So he didn't compromise someone's order for the sake of this guy's awful vlog. He still made a quality Big Mac because he didn't want the vlogger to ruin it. So hats off to you, Ruben, for that.
That's how we do it here. This is, honestly, this is an operation. This is such an operation. We've got burgers going. This is just mental. I never ever thought it was like this. Like, never. I'm really impressed though. I'm really, really impressed. Like, you gotta be on the ball. On the ball here.
What do you mean? What do you think was happening at McDonald's? This shouldn't come as a surprise. You can see the kitchen from the counter when you're placing an order inside. Like, what did you think was going on back there? They have a wizard on staff who's just conjuring up all of your food when you place an order?
Okay, we're gonna learn how to fry some chips, right? Yeah? This is something that I've wanted to do. One question I wanted to ask you, what's one skill that you've learned here that you never thought you would like to learn when you first started? I think I'd fit in perfectly, you know. I've got the skills, you know. I think I would learn a lot as well.
There's just something wildly uncomfortable about this whole video. From asking these pseudo-interview questions to pretty much everyone he talks to. I think he was probably forced to ask these questions by the sponsor for the video. And then also just his fake enthusiasm. It's just bad.
Flurry machine, oh my word, this is like a dream come true. So we're gonna make this, but I want to ask you first. You're the customer care assistant. Damn. Well, look at you. That's great. So you're dealing with customers all the time.
Yes, I do. Right there, right there.
That's perfect. That's why you're the customer care assistant. Yes.
You see what I mean? There's something just off-putting about the way he talks to the workers here. Saying shit like, damn, look at you, or that's why you're the customer care assistant. Like, it just seems so belittling and talking down to them. Maybe I'm reading too deep into it, and maybe he's just not comfortable in this format, but that's just the vibe I got across this whole thing, where he feels like he's better than everyone around him, so he's just teasing, like passively teasing them. I've never really liked these kind of videos where they treat average people like props for their videos. I think it's terrible, and this whole video just comes across as douchey, and it certainly isn't helped when he says shit like, this is a dream come true. Obviously he doesn't mean that. Put your money where your mouth is. If you really do mean that, quit vlogging and work full-time at McDonald's for the rest of your career. Show me that you really mean that this is a dream come true for you.
Hi sir, how are you doing? How can I help you today? Welcome to McDonald's.
Good. Alright, what are you doing?
I'm now working at McDonald's, James.
How are you?
Yeah. What would you like, mate?
I get plain chicken and
Sorry, what would you like, sir?
I get plain chicken and
Alright, so you need to pay... Sir, the total price is £5.93. Would you like to pay cash or card? Cash or card?
Oh, jeepers. This part is rough. And I cut out like a full minute of this conversation. I feel awful for the worker that had to stand next to this guy during this full NPC conversation here. There is no bit of dialogue that's cut from the video or edited. It's just an uninterrupted flow of consciousness with them kind of making a mockery of it as the worker stands there next to them at the cash register. Like, it honestly feels like McDonald's sponsored this guy to bully the workers. It just seems so, like, passively aggressive. At points, it just dreadfully misses the mark. McDonald's sponsored a clown to go to the facility to make the workers' day a little worse for 2 hours.
Pretty well. I did pretty well. So we're working at McDonald's. What have you learned? Have you learned a lot about money management because you're on the tills?
Yeah, definitely. Well, mostly confidence.
Confidence.
Yeah,
that's a big one. So you're a lot more confident when customers come up. You can greet them. You can say hello. You can have conversation.
Make little conversations so they remember the whole experience of McDonald's.
This is a cry for help if I've ever seen one. This is a blink twice if you're being held hostage kind of situation. That response does not seem real. It seems like they fed her that for the video. I don't think anyone that has ever worked at McDonald's has anything positive to say about customer experience. That is without a doubt the worst part of the job, I'd imagine, having to talk to entitled assholes that go into McDonald's, because that seems to be a common occurrence. Of every public fight video that exists online, every single one of them, I would argue 98% happen at a McDonald's. Like, you either go to McDonald's for food or to fight. So I find it very hard to believe that she speaks highly of being able to interact with the customers.
I'm very good. I've had an amazing afternoon working here at McDonald's today. How do you think I got on?
Pretty good.
So do you think I could potentially work here or develop into another role?
Yes, we would love to have you on our team. Lovely.
Yes.
Lovely.
Well, that is great news. Now his dreams really can come true. He's talking about how amazing it is, so I have no doubt that he signed up right after this video ended, and if I visited this McDonald's location, I would see him right back there having a good time making the Big Macs and blowing him a little kiss, making him with love because of how much he loved it, clearly. I cut out a lot of this video because a lot of it was just him interacting with his cameraman or his friend at the cash register for a painfully long time, and then another uncomfortable pseudo interview, but I'll let him take it out here.
Amazing shift. I worked with the best team ever over here. They're so hard working, and I genuinely didn't realise how much of a big operation it is behind me. I thought, it's kind of flipping the odd burger here and there, doing fries, but I've learned so many incredible skills from just being here for the day.
I didn't cut out any of the work he did because he didn't do any. He didn't do shit. He did 3 things. He put 2 patties on a Big Mac that Ruben made, and he dunked some fries into the deep fat fryer and called it a day. Oh, actually, and he also made a McFlurry, kind of, but it was really the person next to him that made it, and he just held it. I can't imagine anyone enjoyed having him around. It wasn't exactly like a really pleasant experience for them, I don't think. I can't imagine they wanted to go into work that day and be like interviewed or have some hype beast running around yelling and screaming about how exciting everything is, even though it's very clear it's just an act for the camera. So I just thought this was probably the worst sponsored video I've ever seen and just wanted to share it with all of you. That's about it. So yeah. You're about to see a grown 28-year-old man have a conniption, just a full-blown freak-out meltdown over a chicken nugget story. I'm sure a lot of you have seen and maybe even been keeping up with this McDonald's lawsuit where McDonald's is being sued because their chicken nugget was so hot it gave a young child second-degree burns when it was stuck to their skin for over 2 minutes. Not that it welded to their skin or anything. It got lodged in between their leg and the seatbelt and was pressed against their skin for over 2 minutes while the mother was driving home. And McDonald's has now been found liable for this whole situation here, claiming that the nugget was cooked at over 200 degrees, it was dangerously hot, and there's a whole lot of nuance and moving parts of this. A lot of people are comparing this to the old McDonald's lawsuit where a woman sued over very hot coffee where she spilled it on herself and then sued for it, saying that it was way too hot, and she did win the case. These two are not related, and I am tired of coming in here like Ebenezer Scrooge to lay down the brass tacks. That woman with the hot coffee was a very different situation where there was a legitimate problem with the temperature the coffee was served at, where it was damn near fucking the temperature of the sun's surface. Like, they were serving liquid magma. So when she spilled it on herself, she legitimately disfigured herself. Like, it was a, debilitating burn. They were 3rd degree, served from the 3rd circle of hell. And she had to get, a skin grafting procedure in order to fix what happened. It was a lot. Now, in this case with the chicken nugget, we're talking about 2nd-degree burns. There is a wide range of difference between 2nd and 3rd-degree burns. 2nd-degree burns, in very severe cases, can of course be disfiguring to a certain extent, but mainly we're talking blisters. I mean, shit. When we did the Forged in Fire video and I was crafting the finest katana the East Coast has ever seen, I was like a well-oiled machine, a fucking samurai bladesmith. When I was hitting it with the hammer, one of the pieces of the molten metal bounced up and landed on my hand and temporarily fucking fused with me and burnt it the entire time. We are talking forging temperatures. I forgot exactly what that temperature is, the exact number, but it's well north of a chicken nugget. And that was a 2nd-degree burn. And it was only a blister, and after 2 weeks it went away, and now you'd have no idea that I was ever even the victim of such a masculine injury, a fucking blacksmithing injury. And I was 27 at the time. I was a 27-year-old man. I don't have the same superhuman healing capabilities as a child. Children are like fucking Wolverine with adamantium coursing through their veins. They can like instantly heal half of the injuries that would have an older person either dead or hospitalized in the ICU. So I have no doubt that the child will probably be fine here, and I do understand and recognize that it's still a very emotionally distressing situation, but the fact that they're trying to say it's entirely McDonald's fault I think is beyond laughable. And I feel like such a fucking cuck going to bat to defend McDonald's like a free PR loser here for them, but my disdain for multi-billion-dollar fast food corporations is outweighed by my disdain for bad parenting, and I really feel like this is an issue of parenting. I think this is the mom's fault. Now I want to summarize my feelings instantly here so there's no confusion. If this chicken nugget had burned this young child in a matter of seconds after being exposed to her skin, then I would agree that something was wrong on McDonald's end where they were serving dangerously hot food and they would deserve to be held liable. If this chicken nugget had fallen onto her lap and given her 2nd-degree burns within like 10 seconds, 20 seconds, even 30 seconds, I'd be like, okay, something's real fucking weird with the way they're cooking up those nuggets. Why are they so hot? That's way too hot. That's unreasonably hot. But that's not what happened here. That's not the reality of this case. She received 2nd-degree burns after having that chicken nugget pressed against her skin for over 2 minutes. That is a long time. So I don't think there was any hocus pocus with this nugget going on here. I don't think it was a higher temperature than the rest. It was just the only one that got pressed against her skin for such a long period of time. So of course it would cause some damage because of that. I don't think that has anything to do with the temperature. So let's break down the facts of the situation. The mother got their child a Happy Meal in 2019. The child was 4 years old at the time, and she allowed the child to eat in the car unsupervised. Unsupervised might not be the right word here because it's not like the child had like a, a fort in there, like a panic room where they were able to hide away from the mom. Like she could still see the child, but she was able to eat all by herself without the mom being able to do a whole lot to, help in the situation. And I feel like a child that young is not going to know that chicken nuggets are going to be extremely hot. So they're more than willing to just be a little loosey-goosey with some fresh fucking nuggies. And one wild component about this case that I don't see enough people mentioning is the fact that they even got hot chicken nuggies from McDonald's in the first place, because half the time you get served those, they're fucking ice cubes. So they already found a shiny Pokemon here in the fact that their chicken nuggies were even lukewarm, let alone boiling hot, I suppose. So, the 4-year-old gets the chicken nuggets, the mother is driving, and she spills the nuggets on herself. I believe they said about 6 nuggets. And one of them gets lodged between the seatbelt and her leg. And it gets pressed against her leg and starts burning her for 2 minutes with the child screaming the whole time. I think all of this is a big red flag against the mother here. One, letting the child handle hot food like this at such a young age without the mom being able to, help. It just seems a little irresponsible. And 2, taking over 2 minutes to remove a chicken nugget that's scalding your daughter. That seems like a ridiculously long response time. She probably could have dialed 911 and the fire department would have showed up faster to get it off. Unless she was driving on the interstate, I guess that might be a reason or an excuse, but I don't understand how she wouldn't have been able to at least just reach over and brush the nugget off of her daughter's leg. Or pull over and analyze the situation a little bit sooner. It just seems like a really long time. Now let's really dive into the weeds of the situation here. I'm not exactly an expert when it comes to burn science. We'd have to ask fucking Harvey Dent for more specifics, but let's start at the basics. A 2nd-degree burn is classified as a mild to moderate burn, and it's the most common type of burn. Features of a 2nd-degree burn include skin discoloration, blisters, shiny moist skin, pain, discomfort, swelling, and layers of skin peeling away. And I wanted to find information on what temperature foods can start to cause 2nd-degree burns, but unfortunately all the data I was able to collect and find was about liquids and the temperature at which 2nd-degree burns can occur. With liquids, adults can suffer 3rd-degree burns starting at 150-degree water when exposed for only 2 seconds. And burns will also start to occur within a 6-second exposure to 140-degree water or within 30 seconds at 130 degree. So, second degree burns, from all the data I can find, really start to take place at the 130 degree Fahrenheit mark when exposed for only seconds, like literally like 30 seconds. And then once you get above there, it's even more instantaneous and even more severe. That's when you start going from second to third degree when exposed for like 150 degree Fahrenheit for like 5 seconds, stuff like that. There's also this scald chart here, but keep in mind this is all liquid. So it doesn't exactly translate 1 to 1, but if you look here at 124 degrees Fahrenheit, when exposed for 2 minutes, you get second degree burns. Now, there also is data on for like hot pavement, and hot pavement at 130 degrees Fahrenheit can also start to give you second degree burns pretty quickly as well. But I couldn't find anything for food temperatures. But let's look at some basics here. They're claiming that this chicken nugget had to be fucking going nuclear at over 200 degrees Fahrenheit, which to me just sounds unlikely. That would basically be making a chicken nugget and having one of it saturated in pure fat frying oil that somehow gets locked in between the chicken and the breading. So it'd basically be like a gusher of chicken and oil. Because I feel like there's no way chicken itself wouldn't start to liquefy at that temperature. Most chicken is cooked at 165, so it's safe from salmonella. McDonald's is maintaining that it was served at the proper 160 Fahrenheit, which is still, of course, a safe temperature to serve chicken at. And from what I'm reading, no one ever really cooks chicken above 180. 180 is the highest temperature I've seen people cooking chicken, and they claim that it gets really juicy and kind of liquidy. So I imagine if you went into the 200 range, you'd basically get like a fucking chicken broth, like a fucking soup of chicken in the breading. So I just find it kind of unlikely that they'd somehow get a 200 degree nugget, because it already has to go through a long process as well where it was probably sitting for a certain period of time. So it just feels like it probably would have cooled off anyway if they did cook it to 200 degrees, but I'm not going to write that off as impossible. It could just be extremely unlucky. But even then, if it really was 200 degrees, if that 200 degree nugget got pressed against her skin for over 2 minutes, I think she would have much more than second degree burns. She probably would be looking at third degree burns. Of course, that's extrapolating based off the liquid temperature chart for burns, so it's clearly not 1 to 1, but even still, I think that's valuable data to give us some kind of baseline in comparison here. 200 degrees pressed against your skin for over 2 minutes, I definitely think that'd be third degree, not second degree burns. So what I think happened here is the nuggets were served at the right temperature, 160, which is still very hot. It's hot food, obviously, and it doesn't need to be like some kind of freak rogue chicken nugget that's 200 degrees that burnt her daughter. A normal, properly served chicken tender at 160 could still cause second degree burns because it got locked against her skin, pressed against her skin firmly for over 2 minutes. I could take a chicken nugget, not even like a 160 degree nugget, like one that's been sitting out for a while, and if I clench my fist around it for 2 minutes, I would probably get second degree burns too. Like, it doesn't have to be a freakishly hot nugget to cause that, at least not from everything I'm reading here. The problem wasn't that the nugget was too hot, the problem was that it got pressed against her daughter's skin for so long, causing the damage. So I feel like this is just a little silly to say it's McDonald's fault. And one of the things they're coming after McDonald's for is not making it crystal clear that hot food can be dangerous. On Thursday, the jury found McDonald's and franchise owner Upchurch Foods liable for failing to properly warn or provide reasonable instructions on the possible harm from the hot McNuggets dispensed at the Tamarack, Florida drive-thru. That's so embarrassing that we've reached a point that now we need fucking dumbass McDonald's to teach us that hot food can be dangerous. That's sad. Obviously, hot food can burn you. That's like the number one thing a human being learns extremely early in their life. Fucking cavemen knew that fire was hot. Fire equal burn, not good, don't like, ouchie. Like, I can't believe that now we're putting that onus on McDonald's to teach us that a hot food can be hurtful and cause pain when pressed against human skin for over 2 minutes. That is an unreasonably long period of time to experience continuous pain. I also didn't understand this portion of the case either. Ms. Holmes purchased 32 chicken nuggets that day, and the evidence will show that 31 of them was no problem. What do you mean? How would you even have that evidence that 31 of them were no problem? They would have cooled off by the time you start gathering the data on their temperature. And then it goes on to say that she has one burn, and that's the one location where the McNugget was trapped by the seatbelt for 2 minutes. No shit! Of all of the nuggets that fell onto her lap, the only one that caused damage was the one that was pressed against her skin. Fucking obviously, this isn't like a eureka moment, like a smoking gun. Clearly it's that one. It's 200 degrees, it had to be. It's the only one that had any pressure applied to the skin for an extended period of time. All the other nuggets, I imagine, were brushed off or shaken off in pain, but this one got stuck between the seatbelt and her leg, and I'm guessing while screaming and panicking, she wasn't able to free herself from the pressure being exerted on the nugget and her skin. So that's obviously the one that's going to cause the injury, not the ones that are no longer burning her or anything like that. Fucking clearly. It's not like it instantly touched her skin and burned it. If it did, then I would totally agree that there was something very awry with the process here. If it was only against her skin for a matter of seconds, then I'd be like, oh yeah, McDonald's really fucked up here, because clearly there's no world where a nugget should be so hot that if it touches your skin for like 5, 6, 7 seconds, it should second degree burn you. That's ridiculous. But when it's pressed against your skin for over 2 minutes, I would expect anything to burn you if it's even moderately hot food. So I think this whole case is just fucking ridiculous. I think it's silly. And honestly, some things are really weird about how long it took to respond to her child screaming in pain for over 2 minutes. Something about that rubs me the wrong way. There has to be a good excuse for it, like driving on the interstate or making it completely impossible for her to just reach over and, you know, hit the nugget off her leg herself. I don't really know, but there's something about that component specifically that I find very odd. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about this because it's got me tilted seeing a lot of people talk about it, and it's kind of divisive. It's not like everyone agrees on one thing or the other, but it's just so weird that they were actually found liable here and having to explain that they cooked their food hot to avoid foodborne illness like salmonella. People are starting to question why their food is hot to begin with. Like, how fucking stupid do you have to be to start questioning why food is hot when it's served? There's a reason we cook our food and have been cooking our food for thousands of years now. I don't know why all of a sudden that's being called into question. So, yeah, I just wanted to go over this whole case. That's about it. So, yeah. New McDonald's underwhelming limited time special item came out. I've done a video on pretty much all of them, and they're all so lame. This one's probably going to be no different. This video might not even come out because it'll be so bad.
I think this might legitimately be the lamest.
This might be the biggest nothing ever.
The collab might be the coolest because it's Jujutsu Kaisen. But it's just a sauce.
Well, it's not even just a sauce. So the biggest problem with this sauce,
lay it on me,
is that it's just an already basic sauce. It's just garlic sauce. Then they put a Jujutsu Kaisen character on it. So here we got Sukuna.
And apparently there's 8 different ones of these if you want to collect your McDonald's packs.
We got unlucky pulls.
Two of them, and then Yep. That's it. That's the whole collab. You've seen it.
Special grade garlic sauce. This is the whole collab.
Now, let me give them a point. You get a month, right? A month of Crunchyroll subscription with this?
30-day trial.
30-day, which I may be wrong, but I think you get if you just type in free trial.
I was going to say, if you just sign up for Crunchyroll the first time, you get a 30-day free trial.
Yeah, I don't think this does anything different. It's garlic sauce.
Just garlic sauce.
Figured that one out real fast.
They might have just stole this from Papa John's, to be honest.
Honestly, let's start chicken.
Start chicken.
We've got so many exciting things to put in it. This is like when you write an essay and it has to be 2 pages, so you fluff it up.
We're writing in caps lock, double spaced right now.
I guess they've been sitting.
They have been.
Here, I'm really gonna get a lot of.
Oh, good
sauce.
dunk. Yeah. You're using your domain expansion. Oh yeah. Curse technique, mediocrity. It's just garlic sauce.
And maybe I'm in a bad mood after the last video. I don't think it's very good.
I don't either. It's so bad. It's so
I
bad.
would never get this over other sauces at McDonald's. Give me sweet and sour, give me honey mustard. But maybe when I put it on a French fry, it's going to be better.
I'm doing it right now. I can't wait. Ahoy! Oh, I hate it.
I actually do not like the sauce. It's
No,
not
bad.
like, oh, it's neutral. It's not good.
It's just not good sauce. It's like soup. It's like really, really thick and unpleasant garlic and nothing else. Why garlic sauce for Jujutsu Kaisen?
Yeah, does anybody know?
Any lore?
Maybe they had too much garlic sauce that people weren't ordering in their storage, and they needed to get rid of some of it.
Nobody's eating the garlic sauce.
Do they have garlic sauce at McDonald's other than this? Yeah, so it's
I
kind
don't
of
think
new.
so. It's new, yeah, but it should be gone.
Yeah.
You did it for a day, cancel it.
At the very least.
Yeah, let me try again.
Saweetie got a whole meal.
Saweetie did. And all of their meals are always dog shit because they're always like
look at Saweetie, she takes the chicken nuggets and she puts it on the burger, and oh, she ate a fry first, and you're like, oh my god, and then you open it and you're like, oh, I got 10 nuggets, a cheeseburger, and french fries, like it did nothing.
Or the classic Travis Scott burger.
Real good stuff. Yeah, what else have we eaten from there?
They could absolutely put effort.
All they do is take the meal.
Like,
and put a name
all we
on
do is buy it. At least Zach's
For science.
feastable in it.
Yeah,
Zaxby's.
Mr. Beast.
added something.
And Mr. Beast said, this is my favorite meal, and here's a chocolate bar. And you're like, cool, that sounds good. The others, it's just not doing it.
No, it's such a waste of fucking time. It's so
Here, let me.
stupid.
Yeah, who would buy this?
Do you remember when they did
Not me.
You remember when they did the BTS collab?
I do.
Yeah, the BTS.
We didn't have that one, did we?
I did.
Oh.
I did it on my own. The BTS collab was just sauce again, but they gave you like chicken nuggets to deal with it or some shit. And the sauce, I think, was sweet and sour, so they couldn't fuck it up. This time, they just did that, but fucked it up.
Yeah, I really don't like it.
They had such a layup. All they had to do, I think I told you this, they just had to do chicken fingers and just call them Sukuna's fingers.
Crazy, right?
Well, then they would have had to make chicken fingers.
Hire Chase. That's a banger. That is so good.
So
because they don't have chicken fingers. They could have absolutely did like.
They do have chicken
Do
fingers.
they?
No.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't think they
So
do.
just bring them back.
Just do chicken fingers and call him Sukuna's fingers. Chase is on to, like, he should be the head of McDonald's.
You know what's crazy? It took us 11 seconds. 11.
11, yeah.
Imagine how I would have ordered 4 of those. You know,
And they
that's
would have
how
been
great
much
this
better
is.
than
Yeah.
this trash.
This is trash. Man, we're going in today.
Well, it's garbage.
Yeah.
So how much was this, Zach? Are they doing a markup on this?
I don't know.
I think the full meal
You
was
just get it with the, if you buy like.
yeah, like it's you just pick it as
any
the
nuggets.
sauce. I think the full meal was $12. I think it didn't matter that the sauce was in it.
It's criminal that it's 12.
There's no way it was 12.
I'm actually positive it was $12.
Well, that might have been
because I
including
saw it.
that might have been including.
Yeah, it was Uber. Another way to fucking fix this. Give me 1 sec.
What do you got? You're gonna put queso in it. You see? Oh.
I left one.
Here, actually,
I actually picked up both and saw.
Everybody come try it.
might
It's
wanna
only
try
been
this.
7 minutes.
Yeah, come try it.
Yeah.
We need more time.
Everybody.
Hey, you guys liking the video so far?
Hey Chase, give us your best political thoughts.
You know, I think that things shouldn't be expensive.
Yep.
And people should be nice to each other. Is that political? That's political, I guess.
That's divisive.
That was divisive.
Holy
You
shit.
just got some fury in the comments.
I'm not.
I'm really political today, actually.
You are NPR.
That's like a worcester really sauce. bad.
It
Yeah,
is.
it's
It's
very bad.
not good.
It tastes like something you would get from like a really shitty Chinese restaurant.
That's exactly what I thought. It's
Oh, that's awful.
How you like it, Aaron?
bad.
That was really bad.
Garlic sauce.
That is the first thing we've ever had where
Yes.
everyone unanimously agreed. it's bad.
Never did I think
We did-
Chelsea would agree.
True. We did dog treats, and there were more people like, "That's not
That
terrible."
one's not bad. This one is. You know,
Everyone
it was-
said that was bad.
Everyone. We ate freeze-dried pork liver dog treats, and people liked it more.
Yeah. Let that be a lesson.
Do a little flashback to me with the trash can with this. Go.
Oh, I'm not editing this video. Like we're.
Oh, we're running
Because if
it
I
raw.
edit it, we're not gonna hit 8 minutes. We have to push this thing raw.
What are we at?
9 minutes right now.
Oh, that's so much
Do you
time.
want to get to 10? Because I've got some thoughts.
Yeah, give me your thoughts. Give me lay 'em down,
give
lay
me
'em
a
down.
genre. What do you want to talk about here?
Talk about oh boy.
War? It's not good.
Yeah, war's bad.
We shouldn't do that.
Yeah, war's not good.
Stop killing people.
How many wars are going on, Matt?
Too many.
That's what I've been seeing.
Honestly, if we trace the roots back from when Asian food started kind of becoming popular in the country, I definitely think that's through war.
Like, yeah.
It's got to be through war.
Oh yeah.
Which leads to McDonald's creating Jujutsu Kaisen garlic sauce.
Yeah, there was just a lot to process.
Yeah. Look, when the gears start turning, it really.
I think I just
opening
heard
that
almost a million people's brains fog over, like while you were giving that explanation.
Yeah, like
That's
a lot of
crazy. Did you guys hear that?
A lot of people
Like a
can't.
mental silent
A lot of people can't keep up with my processing.
No, that was like very Terrence Howard-esque. Actually, it was too deep for us.
Hey guys, we hit 10 minutes.
No, keep it running.
Hold on, Aaron's got
Yeah, the ingredients are water, corn syrup, sugar, soy sauce, which it tells you what's in the soy sauce.
Quick
We don't
pause.
need that.
Just remember that ingredients go in order
Most
of
to least.
most to least.
This is oddly reminiscent of a filibuster.
Yes.
Continue.
Yeah, it really is.
It's a very political video.
Distilled vinegar, food starch modified, and then it has salt, black garlic puree. So the garlic
It's
that's
one of
in
the
it.
last things.
Well, no, not just that. It says contains 2% or less.
Oh,
So it's got 2% or less garlic. And it's got onion, more garlic, spices, yeast extract, more yeast and stuff. But down here we see soybean, rice, and fucking alcohol, baby.
Oh, we can get drunk off
we
it.
gotta see how much does
Yes.
it have before we start
I'm
feeling.
I'm just answering texts.
You can just start downing it and hit the breathalyzer.
That's a good idea. How much garlic Jujutsu Kaisen sauce do you have to drink
What
to
BAC do we need to get to?
To register on BAC.
To sue them.
Do you think you guys could keep it down long enough? For it
No,
to
I'd puke. I'd
No,
definitely
because
puke.
it's rancid.
I would actually puke for sure. Yeah, so that was shit.
That was real shit.
That is, I think, without a shadow of a doubt, the worst collab any restaurant has ever done.
Yeah, and this just shows you war is hell.
The only one that's almost close, true. The one that's almost close is the Ice Spice Munchkin.
Oh God,
the
I
Munchkin
forgot.
shake.
I deleted that from my head.
Yeah, that one was puke.
So bad.
That was actual just puke.
See, you thought we were ending this. We're not. We always talk about
Oh no.
the chicken tender milkshake from PDQ. That one was at least fun. Like it was very.
It wasn't a collab though. That was just
I know,
something
but
they
I'm
made
just
up.
saying they
It
were
was
doing
playful.
something goofy and playful,
yeah.
and they knew what they were doing. And when I talked with their guy, he was like,
Oh, we know it's
that's
bad,
what he
yeah.
was like. It's divisive. Some people will say it's good, and everybody's like, no, it's shit. They thought this was a good idea.
Yeah, they ran this.
Yeah.
And no one told them no.
And that's the end of it for me.
To tie it back to
yeah.
war, Call of Duty 4 Death Screen, the only way for evil to succeed is for good men to do nothing. You've got to speak up when that kind of shit happens.
That is so true. No, there's real problems happening in this country, like Jujutsu Kaisen garlic sauce at McDonald's. And we can stop it.
Only us.
Only us. Hey, great work.
Hey, good work. I just saw a video of a master thief in action, pulling off what is undoubtedly the heist of the century. Experts are already calling it a real-life Ocean's 11 moment. It took place at a McDonald's, with DB Cooper here tweaking and twisting on a Ronald McDonald House charity donation box, and you can just see the surgical precision. This is not his first rodeo. He's in and out in 30 minutes, super speed like a lightning bolt. Luckily, the footage was captured on a phantom 1,000 frame per second camera, otherwise we'd only see his after image. It's currently unknown how much money he made off with, but it's no doubt a fortune. I imagine that it's probably close to $10 maybe, so this is one of the most impressive cases of larceny I've ever seen here. It was also captured on camera from 2 separate angles here, so we damn near have a 360-degree video that we can put together of this guy's absolutely embarrassing, degenerate scumbag behavior stealing from charity. So the employee is just standing there filming this whole thing, which is exactly what they should be doing. Intervening in something like this is very dangerous to the employees, so I know they're trained not to, and this should easily lead to identifying and arresting this man. I can see every goddamn fucking strained muscle in his face as he's cranking on this, so surely someone knows him and will report him. So Robin Hood here is stealing from those in need to give to the local crack dealer. For those of you that don't know, Ronald McDonald House is a charity that, from everything I understand about it, is actually a good one. What it does is it provides services to families of sick children that are having long hospital stays. So they have things like places for them to sleep, where they can just go and sleep for free while their children are undergoing treatment at specialized hospitals, so they don't have to like pay for hotels or anything like that. And from everything I know, they just provide a lot of really good services to families of sick children that are in the hospital. So to steal from something like that is unfathomably low. And sadly, it's not the only time this has happened. This guy here who looks like meth incarnate is actually someone from my neck of the woods here in Tampa. And 3 years ago, he got nicknamed the Hamburglar. And what he did is he went on this rampage from Tampa to Wesley Chapel, going to McDonald's and stealing the Ronald McDonald House charity donation boxes. And it's assumed by authorities he made off with almost $4,000. There's so much footage of this piece of shit committing the crimes too, so he rolls up in his motorcycle and he always had this red jacket with him. It was like his magician's cape for his fucking vanishing act with the charity boxes. So everywhere he went to the McDonald's, he had this jacket with him. So here's footage of him going into a McDonald's. He makes a small order. I think he just got like a Coke or something, and not the Coke that he's used to. So he just did that so that way he'd have an excuse to sit at one of the tables, and he always sat next to the charity boxes. And he gets out his fucking bolt cutters here and just starts going to town. So he starts cutting away at it so that way he could free it. And you can just see in the camera footage here, there is almost no money in that. This was at the height of COVID when he was doing this, so there were even less donations in those boxes. Like, there is probably $5 or $6 there. He eventually cuts it enough where it's free. He throws on his backpack. He leans over to, I don't know, tap it on the ass or something. I actually don't know what he does right here, but he does one little maneuver there, gets up, he gets his red jacket out, and then here comes the big finale. He fiddles with his wiener a little bit there for some reason, maybe getting a semi-chub from all this adrenaline stealing from charity. And then bingo, bango, bongo, jacket over the box, and then he just lifts it off and walks out.
It's the place. This video is from yesterday in Wesley Chapel. It shows him making several trips to break the locks, holding the Ronald McDonald House charity box in place. Then he puts it under his jacket and walks out. Finally, he uses his motorcycle to pick it up and drive off. A few dollars richer, but a million reasons to be ashamed. Here's video of the time he stole from children who are sick in Zephyr Hills, May 26th.
That's how this disgusting fucking loser committed every single one of these crimes, with that trusty jacket by his side. So, what's crazy is, despite all of the footage that exists that clearly show this man's face, to date, I don't believe he's been caught. I was trying to find an update on it because the first video with the guy stealing the charity box reminded me of the Hamburglar here. And I looked into it and I couldn't find any updates on whether or not he'd actually been arrested. So I'm led to assume that he hasn't. Which is always so surprising to me when there's so much footage that exists of a criminal committing a crime and their face attached to it. I always just assume like, alright, dead to rights, your goose is cooked, Buster, take this, goober, they got you now. But in reality, that's just not how it works. It's not like these are blurry videos or anything. It's not like Sasquatch photos. Like, you can clearly see the guy's face. And in my head up here, like when I marinate on it in my noodle, I'm always like, okay, so now they're going to easily be able to identify him. But in reality, that's just not how it works. It's not like the face is like an IP address where the second you see it, you immediately know everything about the person. But I guess the way I imagine it is if he has a criminal record, you could probably take the footage of his face and run it through some kind of facial recognition scanner through the database of the authorities and match it that way. But if he doesn't, if he's somehow squeaky clean, there's not a whole lot they could do with it, I guess. So I imagine in cases like this, you'd have to rely on people helping you identify them. Because when this came out, the authorities were making posts like on Facebook and stuff saying like, hey, we need help identifying this individual who's been stealing the Ronald McDonald House charity boxes. If you know anything, if you know him, please contact us to anonymously tip us off with who this is. And I guess there's just not many people that know this guy. I imagine his closest friends are the rats at the dumpster at the Walmart he passes out at every night after shooting up. So there probably just weren't a lot of people who recognized him. Thus, I guess he's been able to get away with it. Unless there's an update I missed, but I went to like the 3rd or 4th page of Google, which is, you know, that's fucking forsaken territory right there. That's a barren wasteland going that deep. And I was reading through a ton of articles looking for some kind of update on this guy, and I couldn't find it. So maybe I missed it. Or maybe he just really did get away with it, which is such a fucking shame. This dude's still out there on his motorcycle, cranking his hog after stealing all of that money from children and families in need. What a fucking scumbag. This guy and the first guy who stole the charity box absolutely deserve to be thrown in the slammer, obviously. And I just wanted to talk about this a little bit because I saw that video when a buddy of mine sent it and it immediately reminded me of this previous case. It's also clearly not desperate people in need of money that are stealing these charity boxes. Like, this guy was riding around on a fucking motorcycle, and from what I can tell, a pretty expensive motorcycle at that. So yeah, just terrible pieces of shit. That's really about it. So yeah. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Great news. Krampus came early and he slit the throat of Ronald McDonald, took control of the company, and farted out a wonderful AI advertisement that everyone's making fun of. And while the ad itself is terrible, the response from the people behind it is the most pathetic shit you could imagine. I'm not surprised McDonald's would go the route of like Coca-Cola AI ads trying to force that up everyone's asses. But what I am surprised at is that the people that actually generated it are like genuinely trying to present themselves as if they did something impressive, like this was backbreaking labor. It is a comical response. But anyway, let me show you the AI ad.
It's the most terrible time of the year. All the shops turn to mayhem, even Santa knows space, and the tree redecorated your place. It's the most terrible time of the year.
Sorry for the greasy old man jump scare here, but I've just got to interrupt briefly for my own little halftime show because I find it to just be beautiful how delusional the hacks are behind this AI that they actually convinced themselves that a good marketing push for McDonald's would be basically getting pugilistic with Christmas itself, shitting on one of the most beloved holidays in the Western world, calling it the most terrible time of the year. That is a galaxy brain scheme right there that only the most poisoned of AI meat gobblers could cook up. Like, actually some shit the Grinch would maybe pull, but even then it'd be somewhat charming. This is just foul. The most terrible time of the year, and showcasing why Christmas sucks using an AI advertisement to promote McDonald's. It doesn't really get worse than that as far as combinations go. That's like combining Coke, Mentos, and my fucking raw bussy.
The roast turned to charcoal, and the cookies burned too. Freaking chaos, it feels like a zoo. It's the most terrible time of the year. So you flee from the madness, the lights, and the cheer, and hide out in McDonald's till January's here.
Oh, McDonald's can save us from Christmas? Well, I'm out the door right now. I want to make sure I avoid Christmas and family and all of the holly jolly spirit. It can save me from the madness. What a great idea. Incredible marketing campaign. If you hate Christmas, McDonald's is the place for you. Now, like I said, the ad is bad. It looks like shit. It is very clearly just AI slop. No one's gonna watch this and get any warm, fuzzy feelings inside their soul or anything. It is just very cheap trash. But don't tell that to the agency behind it, because they are defending this garbage tooth and nail. Before diving into the spaghetti and meatballs of the full statement, let me give you a sneak peek here, the appetizer from marketing manager Karen, who stated that the goal was simply to show that December is a busy month for everyone. Not to diss the biggest holiday for much of the Western world, we want to give people something to look forward to each day, not only the traditional peak dates, and this campaign brings that idea to life in a new way. Karen, do you have eyes? Did you watch that by chance? I feel like what she may have been given is a ChatGPT prompt of what was initially pitched as their marketing campaign, but the video they got does not reflect that idea at all. It is blatantly calling it the most terrible time of the year, showing that it fucking sucks, and that the only escape is by going to McDonald's to hide out there until it all passes like a storm. Like some shit out of the mist, really. So I don't know what crack pipe she's boofing here to be saying that the campaign is about giving people something to look forward to each day. What it's actually presenting is an escape route from the season. Go to McDonald's if you need to get away from the hustle and bustle of Christmas, the most terrible time of the year. Like, I don't know what she's yapping about. I think it's pretty clear showcasing all of the worst parts of the holiday season without ever really giving you anything about, like, but it's all worth it because family matters, you know, fucking Fast and Furious style. Instead it says, it's not worth it, you need to escape to McDonald's ASAP. It's like fucking Cloverfield or something. You gotta get away from the monster, go to McDonald's, we'll save you. It's a pretty bold marketing move. Now, obviously, I don't give that much of a fuck. I'm not on the board of directors here at McDonald's. I'm not a shareholder, and I'm not offended by it or anything. But I do think it's weird. Like, if this was my company, right? Like, if this, let's say for Cheeky Soap, I reached out to a marketing agency to make me an advertisement to play during the Super Bowl to promote Cheeky Soap. And what they give me back is something that associates my brand with, like, hating Christmas or something. I'm raising an eyebrow. Like, let's say I get an ad back and it's like, if you hate Christmas and you love to beat animals and beat the shit out of orphans, then make sure you shower with Cheeky Soap before getting your hands dirty. I'm pumping the brakes. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on a second here, sports fans. Maybe let's not associate my brand with that kind of like super negative shit. How about the other thing? Like, you love Christmas, you love puppies and helping orphans, then you shower in cheeky soap. Why not that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just weird that the whole ad is about, like, Christmas is so terrible, you gotta escape it by going to McDonald's. It's fucking stupid. And of course, it's all an AI slop ad in the first place, so it's even worse. But the whole thing is just fucking baffling to me is all. But anyway, the main thing I wanted to throw tomatoes at is this statement here. For 7 weeks, we hardly slept, with up to 10 of our in-house AI and post specialists at the gardening club working in lockstep with the directors. If that isn't the biggest load of dirty barnacles I have ever read, you're telling me you had 10 people, your in-house AI and post specialists, by the way, yeah, fucking specialists, prompt engineers, top-tier sentence writers, working on this for 7 weeks hardly sleeping? Yeah, I'm fucking sure, buddy, and I'm 7 feet tall. That is so fucking stupid. What a bold-faced lie. And if that is the truth, if you actually had to have 10 lobotomites here working on this, writing sentences into the AI to produce this, then you guys are fucking idiots. Actual morons. You could put a paintbrush in an elephant's trunk and just set a keyboard in front of it where it's pecking at the letters and it would type out enough sentences to have the AI spit out basically the same fucking ad, I'm sure, over time. And it probably wouldn't take it 7 weeks to do so either. What directors do you have? Some dude that's just sitting there fucking zooted out of his mind saying, yeah, it's good, write that sentence. It's so dumb. It's such a lie. But maybe they did actually have a lot of staff and they hosed McDonald's for a huge paycheck here for this, pretending to do 7 weeks worth of work. That I could absolutely see where they're just taking a ton of money from them, pretending to do like a lot of work, even though anybody knows that this is not a lot of work. It's AI generating a fucking 45-second commercial. You can do that in literal seconds. Every shot traveled through a rigorously engineered tool chain, real Google Earth plates, advanced style transfer, pixel-level photo repair, custom LoRaS, control nets, bespoke comfy UI graphs, and thousands upon thousands of tightly steered iterations. Bullshit! Baloney! This is a ChatGPT generated response here where you ask it to just make up a bunch of hocus-pocus jargon here in an effort to confuse people into thinking that you actually did any real work at all. You didn't. Liar, liar, pants on fire. You just typed a few sentences in over the course of maybe an afternoon. Then came compositing, lighting balance, physics corrections, physics corrections? My left shoe you did. Anyone who watched the ad can point out tons of fucking problems with that statement, like this guy who falls on the ice and his whole body folds in on itself like origami. Physics corrections, what a joke. And final finishing in flame. We generated what felt like dailies, thousands of takes, then shaped them in the edit just as we would on any high-craft production. This wasn't an AI trick, it was a film. And here's the thing I wish more people understood. Magic isn't the technology. The magic is the team behind it. People who pushed, questioned, experimented, swore at broken models, solved impossible problems, and refused to stop until every frame felt cinematic. I don't see this spot as a novelty or a cute seasonal experiment. To me, it's evidence of something much bigger, that when craft and technology meet with intention, they can create work that feels genuinely cinematic. So no, AI didn't make this film, we did. Oh, chills. Literal chills. Wow. What a statement. That's powerful. Man, I take back everything I said. After reading what went into this, the Herculean effort it must have taken for them to produce such a high-quality cinematic AI McDonald's advertisement about Christmas blowing ass. I just can't believe that I would belittle them for this. I feel like such a fool now. Oh my god. And the physics corrections that they must have went through. That poor guy must have been really scrapping in the lab to make it look as good as it did. Fuck. Inspirational. That's the word that's popping into my head now. Now that my eyes have been opened, enlightened into all of the work from such a talented team that went into this. At Sweet Shop HQ, the masterminds responsible for this masterpiece that will no doubt stand the test of time as one of the marketing greats. Now that I see it, I can't unsee it. I know that what they've done here, fucking trash. and that the entire team behind it at Sweet Shop here must be the most insufferable losers on the planet. Holy Toledo. What a statement, Sweet Shop. Really incredible stuff. You did a great one generating this response. I'll tell you that much. The AI cooked for you there. Wow. Anyway, this shit sucks. That's really about it. See ya. You're not going to believe this, but the CEO of McDonald's just made a fool of himself. More of a clown than Ronald McDonald. He wanted to do this, I guess, short video to hype up the new Big Arch burger hitting their menu. So he wanted to show how much he enjoys the cuisine from McDonald's, and so they filmed a video of him eating his lunch, which consisted of the Big Arch burger. And this dude was acting like he was about to eat the Krabby Patty that killed the health inspector. He was like afraid of it. There was like actual fear and panic in his eyes as he was about to eat the burger, and he could only muster one baby bite out of it. And this is supposed to promote the burger, by the way. This coming from the CEO of the company, who seems like he is repulsed by it. Like it was a revolting experience for him. I don't understand, A, why they filmed it, B, how they watched what they filmed and then said, yep, that's good, ship it, we're gonna send that. Blows my mind. You know what's gonna blow your mind, though? Is the newest Cheeky scent. It's licensed to clean, baby. It's available now at usecheeky.com. That one cooked extra hard on, I'll tell you what. That one's pretty special. Oh yeah, I saw the McDonald's CEO really enjoying the fine cuisine at McDonald's. He made this really cool video showing how much he enjoys the Big Arch, the new McDonald's burger, and you can tell he loved it.
Chris K here with, you've heard about it, here it is, the Big Arch.
Yes,
this
sir.
is something that we have tested already.
Look how you can already just tell from the packaging. That's like a fucking tungsten block of meat right there. So much high quality meat from McDonald's.
In Portugal,
and Chris
Germany,
is salivating.
Canada.
He can't
I love
wait.
This product, it is so good. I'm going to do a tasting right now, but I'm going to eat this for my lunch, just so you know. So here we go. First, holy cow!
Oh my God!
Burger.
Oh, I
got a very.
You've been working out, Chris? How are you even holding that much? Good Lord! Look at all that! Look at all that patty in there. Wow! Big Arches, right? That's fucking turbo-sized, Chris. Ooh, golly.
Unique kind of sesame, poppy sort of bun on it. We've got 2 quarter-pound patties, a delicious Big Arch sauce, and of course some lettuce. So, there's so much going on with this. First of all, let's try to get this thing.
Yeah, try and wrangle it, Chris. It's out of control.
So much to it.
It's a bucking bronco.
There's also some crispy onions on here as well. I see those kind of coming out. All right, the moment of truth.
Oh, look at the way he sinks his teeth in there. That's a big boy bite.
That is so good.
Almost got the whole thing in one
big bite for a Big Arch.
I love that. That's a big bite for a Big Arch, and it's literally like Squidward's bite out of SpongeBob. Oh, wow, that's good stuff. Yeah, it's like some kind of poppy sesame bun going on here. Oh, yeah, my lunch, yeah. Look at his face, man. The CEO too, by the way. I don't know why he thought this was a good idea. He clearly doesn't want to eat it. It's clearly not his lunch. It's a terrible marketing pitch. It looks like he's held hostage. And he doesn't take another bite, by the way.
That's a big bite for a Big Arch. It's distinctively McDonald's. Only McDonald's could do this type of burger. But it also
McDonald's
is unlike
invented
anything
meat
else on our
and
menu.
bun.
It's a delicious
No one else
product.
does
You know,
that.
you've got sort of the cheeses and the gooiness, but those crispy onions as well gives a nice texture. And of course, we've got the pickles. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of my lunch. But Big Arch, try it when you can get it.
You know that went straight in the trash can. Look at that face. That face says, I'm going to go force myself to throw up in the toilet like it's a bulimic episode right now. He hated that. I really don't know what the thought process was here. I really don't. Should have gotten the guy who's eaten 50,000 Big Macs to be in the video. They absolutely should have. That's Dave Gorski. Dave Gorski has eaten 50,000 Big Macs. He's had like 1 or 2 Big Macs a day since like 1956 or something. I don't know why they wouldn't just bring someone that actually likes the product to review it. This guy doesn't even know what he's holding. Yeah, it's some kind of like sesame poppy thing going on, and of course pickles, right? Distinctly McDonald's. Being forced to eat the peasant gruel. True. But he loved it. That was his lunch. Can't wait to pick this shit up when it's available, the Big Arch Burger. Because they would have to pay them. Not really, brother. David Gorski would have done this in a heartbeat. He's gonna go get fucking 3 of these on launch, I bet. He's kept every receipt he's ever gotten from McDonald's since the 50s. You think he wouldn't do this for free? His whole health is reliant upon this franchise. 50s is crazy work. He's actually like a really cool guy too. Don! Jesus Christ, Don Gorski, not Dave Gorski. My bad, Don. Dude must have bowels of steel. I mean, he's fine. I imagine he is completely fine. Every time they do a checkup, they're like, yeah, I'm still alive and actually like super healthy. I live off Big Macs and pretty much nothing else. Because again, calories in versus calories out. I guess it doesn't... He's like a very living proof that it doesn't matter where the calories come from. And he lives a pretty active life from what I recall.
When I started eating Big Macs in 1972, they came in a
70s,
box like
not
this.
50s.
Donald Gorski ate his first Big Mac on May 17th, 1972, and he says it was love at first bite.
I actually ate 9 that day. I went there at 11 o'clock. I had my first 3 Big Macs ever. I could get 3 Big Macs, a fry, and a Coke for $1.87.
In 1999, Donald set his first Guinness record for most Big Macs.
I forgot that he keeps these too. That's actually adorable. He keeps his receipts, but I forgot he also kept these.
I've had a big...
I think he's just a pretty cool guy. Like, as odd as it is to live solely off of Big Macs for your main nutrition, he's like a normal guy outside of that. He's just a little quirky. Man's got a hobby. He thinks Big Macs are perfect, so he doesn't deviate from the path of God. You should find him and take him to Culver's. Imagine. I try and convert him. Don Gorski ate 34,000 Big Macs, and then one stupid asshole in Florida took him to Culver's and changed his whole outlook. Now he eats 24 chicken tenders per day. Have him do blind taste tests with different food places, see if he can tell the difference. That would be fun. I am confident he would be able to identify the Big Mac immediately. But I am curious how well versed he is in others. Because he does eat other things. It's just primarily what he consumes on a daily basis is Big Macs. From what I recall. What do you get from Culver's? It depends. But mainly I've been getting their chicken and broccoli. They have legitimately the best broccoli in the game. Usually if you're getting fast food broccoli, you're begging for salmonella. Or like a listeria outbreak waiting to happen. But Culver's, their steamed broccoli is divine. And their chicken tenders are great. Also, it's not salmonella from broccoli. It would have been like E. coli, is what I meant to say. There's no Culver's near me. That's tough, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I think it's the best fast food out there, but soon it will be ruined. It can't stay that good forever. Private equity will step in at some point like they do everywhere else and tank it and shitify it. So I'm just enjoying it now while I can. Will you try the Big Arch Burger at McDonald's? I guess. Maybe. What Matt and I said we'll do is try the Big Arch Burger and the new Burger King Whopper, since they're changing the Whopper. It'll be a nice afternoon of mid for lunch. Well, shit for Burger King, but Big Arch will probably even it out with mid. Big Arch Burger for the big boys. It's McDonald's new item. The CEO seems to hate it, but maybe we'll like it. I think it's going to be very mid.
But no, he said how much he liked it.
He's now done 3 extra videos since then. I don't know if you guys have seen that.
No.
He is desperately trying to, like...
Fix it?
I wouldn't... Not even really fix it, but he's like... I don't know. Trying to make up for the blunder.
I think you said this. I don't know if it was in a video or just to me the other day, but you said, why post it?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Like, they could have just looked at it and been, what if we just re-recorded and you actually eat it?
Like, hey man, bite was a little small, didn't look super happy. do it again. This isn't live.
Well, he's probably just so busy
Oh, yeah,
going back
yeah.
through the drive-through to get another one.
Right. He wanted to get done with the video so he could just keep going through
Yeah.
testing the system. No, this is gonna end with him in tears with another one, just like look as he stuffs the whole thing in his mouth. It's just a fucking.
Maybe it'll be like
guaranteed
Squidward
cannon will do
in the Krabby Patties. It's all gonna go to his thighs.
And then you explode.
It is, but his other ones. So like recently, he did one where he's getting asked questions. I'm guessing by like employees or someone. He's like, "How often do I eat at McDonald's?" All the time. At least 3 to 4 days a week, actually.
You think I don't eat there all the time? Yeah,
He just keeps reiterating that he loves the product. He's like, this product. Now this is how you do a product. He doesn't. He like hesitates to call it food.
He really does. Well, legally he can't. That's a joke. That's a joke. It is McDonald's. As the CEO of McDonald's, you don't have to claim you eat this every day. You should actually be like, maybe don't eat our food every day. It's not the healthiest thing in the world.
Are you kidding me? That would be a death sentence.
Oh, that would
for
be
him.
terrible. God
he
forbid.
actually literally can't say that, or he'd probably lose his job
True.
overnight.
God forbid you fucking speak some truth. But it's like, I don't know why I set this out like this was our plate. I'll put it on here now. I will say, face value, that's a big burger.
Wait, we haven't said what this is yet.
This is the Big Arch Burger.
This is the Big Arch Burger,
which I think is what? Cheddar cheese,
pickles, onion.
it's white cheddar cheese.
Oh, I didn't know that. But it's pickle, onion, lettuce. I think that's 8 pounds of beef on a poppy sesame something.
That is
Is
crazy.
this supposed to be the new Big Mac? Because when I was getting it, it says limited. Like this isn't.
This is the Big Arch, not the Big Mac. They both can exist.
But I think what Danny's saying
Like, is this supposed to be a staple?
Yeah, is this going to be like the new big menu item? I don't know. I think it's like the McRib, but almost edible is kind of the design philosophy.
I think it also depends on how much sells and how much people like it. Because if people are like, best thing you've ever made, it's here to stay.
Exactly. Can you imagine the fucking CEO eating a McRib? God, I would actually kill to see, what's his name? Chris Kwasinski or some shit? I don't know.
Mike Wazowski.
I would kill to see him eat a goddamn McRib on camera now.
And then you'd be like, oh, do you want the Shamrock Shake with it? And he'd be like, what? What's a Shamrock Shake?
The what? Alright, here, I'll just take a
You
big
mean our
one,
green liquid product?
See, that's why I put that there. It was helpful.
It is. We are coming up on Shamrock Shake time, right? Are you? Is that something that you're excited? We're excited
I don't
for.
know that I've ever had one.
Have we never had? We've had to have one.
Have
right?
we had one on camera?
I don't know. If we did, it was very forgettable. But just look at the way we bit into that versus how Chris took a bite.
I wasn't even thinking about
We
that.
fucking butt cheeked it. Like that's how men eat a burger.
People are always talking about how we butt cheek our sandwiches. Can't help it.
You're so right.
I'll say it.
It's
Not
fun.
bad.
Yeah, it's fun.
Not bad.
It is exactly what I would expect to eat or to taste with a burger that looks like that.
I haven't had McDonald's in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It does look like those patties are a little bigger than
I
what I'm
they
used
are.
to. So is it like a little bit higher? I don't want to say a higher quality, but I kind of have to. Is it like a little bit higher quality?
I think you get more meat for it. It's the same quality. I think you just get more of it. This, if I remember right, is $8. Can you check?
Okay.
I'm almost positive.
I'm on the case.
I'm almost positive that this is $8. So it's not cheap. And I'm guessing they justify it because you do get 2 quarter-pound patties. I was kidding about 6 pounds, by the way. I don't know if you can tell.
Which is crazy because you said 8 pounds.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I just increased it to 10.
Let's see. How much is it? I'm so tired of AI. I'm
It's
looking
useless,
on Google.
yeah.
Just tell me the price. It goes likely between 9 to 11 or 14 to 15. Also could be between 6.89 to 10.19. I want McDonald's to show me the price. Big Arch.
Do you think if we get one of the headsets with the Burger King AI in it, we could ask it what the price is on stuff like immediately?
Get Patty on the horn.
Yeah.
Only if you say please.
Patty, show me pictures of
All right.
Ronald McDonald with boobies.
Thank you, Patty.
Beam that directly into my cornea.
All right, so I'm gonna have to order pickup to figure out this guy.
Naturally. Yeah, you have to download the
Does it not
McDonald's
say on the
app.
menu what the
No,
price is?
Sure doesn't.
That's crazy.
Sure doesn't. Let me just look what it is in Uber. I'm sure it's
I think I have that.
$40.95.
Where did I put the receipt? Did I throw it out? I might have.
Sorry, guys, we're getting there. Shamrock Shake's already here.
Oh my god. Big news.
Big Arch Burger. Let me know when you see it because I fucking don't. Why would it not just be at the top?
Maybe it was.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
$10.19.
Jesus.
That's expensive.
Is that with like a delivery markup or is that
That's
just
the
the menu
Uber
item?
price.
Yeah, this doesn't take in the delivery yet, but I'm assuming it is
Normally
higher on
prices,
Uber.
yeah, they're already higher and then they make them even higher.
Yeah.
This is now about Uber. I'm just trying to see if it can explain.
I'm almost positive it's $8. If you go into
Like in
McDonald's right
store?
now, yeah,
That would
I
make
think
sense.
it's $8.
It's 1,000 calories.
Not bad.
Sorry, 1,020 calories.
Not bad.
2 juicy quarter pounder 100% beef patties layered with 3 slices of melty white cheddar cheese, topped with both crispy and slivered onions, zesty pickles, and crisp lettuce. But what truly sets it apart is the new Big Arch sauce, tangy, creamy, with the perfect balance of mustard, pickle, and sweet tomato flavors.
I didn't get
Is there sauce on it?
There is, but I didn't taste that at all.
I didn't either.
But it's not bad. Like for McDonald's, it's pretty solid.
I thought it was just cheese. I didn't even taste the sauce.
Yeah, the sauce is the yellow stuff. See, there it is. It's starting to come out. Here, I'm just going to get a little bit of it. That's not what sets it apart. I'm going to be honest with you.
No, it's definitely not what sets it apart. But it is fine. Like
Yeah.
it's decent.
I would say
I don't
if
hate
you
it.
got whatever it is in store, $8, $10, burning a hole in your pocket, not a bad burger to get.
I would say if you have $8 that you're really wanting to spend on food, you can definitely find something better than McDonald's to use it at.
You could go to Culver's.
You could go to I love Culver's.
Is there a conclusion to this experiment?
That's what I was trying to figure out.
I would say mid
plus.
Oh, okay, all right.
Wait,
is this Burger King coming out on top?
To me personally, if I hands tied, Culver's have all burnt down.
Yep.
Every other fast food place has been condemned. This is the last two standing.
Mhm.
I'd probably go with the Whopper.
Go here. I'd go Big Arch. Not fair though because it costs more money and has a lot more on it.
Yeah.
I will also say consensus on them separately. Big Arch, not bad. Whopper, slight improvement.
I do think it is improvement. Yeah, I would say they're trending in the right direction.
I don't want to brush over that. They really did make it better.
With the slightest alteration, with the bun box and a little better mayo, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know, man. They're all just so out of touch.
And I will say, CEOs, McDonald, Big Stinky, this guy, much better.
Much bigger bite.
Much bigger bite.
Much bigger bite. Bigger box, bigger bite.
Mm-hmm.
Not a bigger bun.
A lot better mandibular action when he went in there.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. You're welcome.
There it is.